Hello.
Hi.
What you're about to see is 4 days of me and this guy going absolutely crazy here in Vegas. We went to the best buffets. We went to the best celebrity restaurants, right?
Yeah.
And we also did, what's the third one?
Steakhouses.
We're absolutely wrecked. We're about to hitch our ride back to Los Angeles. We're lucky to still have the clothes on our body. It was a rough couple of days.
Get me on a plane.
Enjoy. Yeah, keep the footage.
All right, today we're going to some of the best celebrity restaurants in Las Vegas. It's been a long trip. I know you're a little homesick, so wanted to start today with something that hits a little close to home. We're starting at Gordon Ramsay's Fish and Chips.
Yeah.
I mean, check this out, man. You got the Union Jack fish. The entrance is like a phone box, a phone booth. What do you call it?
Phone box.
Yeah, whatever. Okay, great. So we're also on this very lively part, this walkway that has lots of restaurants and bars on it. A candy martini bar. I have no idea what that is, but that sounds like a recipe for diarrhea. So we'll be going there later.
It's my first time in Vegas, enjoying it so far.
Yeah.
I do like how pretty much everything around here is selling alcohol, food, candy, or gambling.
Yeah.
Kind of like hitting all of the hedonism elements that you want from a place like
Figuring it
Vegas.
out, you're figuring it out, yeah. This is gonna be the most condensed American experience you could possibly get in this country.
Yes.
It's gonna be great. So, starting up today, we're definitely gonna get a fish and chips. I think we're also gonna get a sausage.
You've had pretty much all of these in London, so I'm excited to see how this one stacks up. We both have a benchmark for comparison.
Yeah, we do.
We'll see how they get on.
How you feeling?
I'm feeling pretty good. Yeah, like you say, it's nice to get a taste of home. And nothing says London like a fire hydrant with the Union flag painted on it.
That's really funny, yeah. All right, dude.
Okay.
Fish and chips, Gordon Ramsay style. We also got that little sausage on a stick,
Yes.
right? And of course, chips, fries, a couple of sauces. What do you think?
I've got some thoughts.
Okay.
First thing that jumps out at me actually is your sausages. So if these are meant to be like battered sausages,
Yeah.
doesn't look like a lot of battered sausage that I've had in the UK.
Why not?
Very different, not on a stick in the UK for sure.
Yeah, that's- I
that's
think
looking
it's
more like
mostly
a
American,
more like a corn dog maybe. Also the batter looks slightly different. In the UK they tend to have a bit more of like a craggly look, whereas the batter here a little bit more smooth.
Okay.
I will say though, fish and chips actually looks pretty good.
Right.
I got to like it's 3 small pieces of fish as opposed to like 1 big piece of fish. I think she said they're using cod here, which is one of the traditional fishes that are used in fish and chips.
Sure.
Usually either like cod, haddock, or plaice. We've got the fries underneath.
Mind if I also grab a fish and a fish?
You grab a fish,
You
I'll
grab it
take
as well?
a sausage.
Yeah. Okay, let's do that. Dipping, okay?
Dipping's fine, man. Go crazy.
Yeah.
I'll start with the fish as well.
Yeah.
I'll try some without sauce for the time being.
I know the fish is cod. It's cooked perfectly. This is really good. I gotta say. I mean, obviously, to be Gordon Ramsay, have a fish and chip shop. You almost certainly are like, everyone's like all eyes on him, right?
little
I
bit.
gotta say, he's delivered with this fish. This is very good.
It is good. The batter's really crispy, which
Yeah.
I really like.
Uh-huh.
It's very much like sealed in, all of that kind
Oh.
of steam, all the juices. So the fish on the inside is super flaky.
Fantastic flavor with the sauce. Yeah, this is really good.
Decent flavor. Cod is like a milder tasting fish on the whole.
Right.
You're not going to get like a super strong fishy flavor from cod. And that's definitely true here. But I mean, we're in Nevada, where I don't think they are particularly close to the ocean. So it's impressive that they got,
Can't you
pretty
get cod from a lake?
more of an ocean fish. But impressive that, they've still got some decently high quality fish over
All
there.
right. You say, I think it tastes great. I don't know. How hard is it to get a fish over here, right? Right? Can't be that hard. We've got a Diplo out here. Sure, they can get some fish.
All right, talk me through the battered sausage.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
Real nice spicy sausage. Really great flavor to it. Not anything like a corn dog. It looks like one, but the outer casing is not corn dog like at
sure?
all.
I'm
No,
gonna
I
try.
don't think so at all. It's its own thing. With the batter, really fantastic.
That is not a British battered sausage, I will tell you that.
No, that sausage got a bite to it. I did not taste any UK sausage that tasted like that.
Spiced very differently.
Yeah.
Actually got some like heat to it almost.
Yeah, you can taste the fennel in there, right?
Uh-huh.
Yeah. I mean, got a lot of fries, chips. Excuse me.
Thank you.
So I mean, they're feeding you here. I mean, there's a lot of fish they got for one order.
Thoughts on the fries slash
I
chips?
thought that the chips really well.
Uh-huh.
Don't you?
The fries are also pretty different compared to what I'm used to.
What do you mean?
Do you remember the chippy chips, chip shop chips that we had in London?
Weren't these like this? What were they?
Not quite. I'd say these are more like fries. Chippy chips in the UK are kind of distinctive. They're generally like flat and wide,
Yeah.
almost like slightly undercooked. They're not particularly crispy a lot of the
Yeah.
time because you're kind of supposed to just soak them in vinegar anyway, which they did provide, to be fair.
Okay.
I'm gonna hit these with some vinegar.
They didn't give us the chip shop fork. They gave us like an American
Exactly
plastic
right.
fork.
No
yeah.
wooden forks.
Yeah, but dude, cruising down the strip. with the boxes hitting the
fish.
fish and if you had chips, I think that's pretty nice.
One thing they are missing, mushy peas. No mushy peas on the menu. Do you
I
not
don't
think
want
they would be a hit in America?
No, I don't think so at all. I think people would think it was like a big thing of wasabi.
Yeah.
Like, what is this? I read online that of all of Gordon's restaurants, this is his mom's favorite.
Really?
I mean, look at that.
It's the one he takes his mum to.
Oh, Mom, I got you a fish and chip shop just for you, right? My impression of it is terrible.
Is that your Ramsay impression?
Yeah, that's mine. What's yours?
Oh, give me a go. All right, Mum. We're going to go to the fish and chip restaurant today. Does that sound good?
Look at the state of it, right? Something like that, yeah.
That sound good to you?
I know you guys like your fish and chips. I read online that you guys eat over 382 million servings of fish and chips a year in that country of yours.
That sounds about right. What's that like? The average Brit's having it like 6 times a year
Yeah,
or something?
5 or 6.
I'd say that's pretty reasonable.
Every other month?
I think I'm doing my part in that for sure. I think when we see it on American menus, I think the guard goes up a bit for some Brits because it's something that we feel very passionately about, and we want to make sure that it is being done justice to. And I'd say overall, I wouldn't say it's the authentic British chippy experience.
But would you say the authentic Las Vegan experience?
I think it probably would be, yeah. I can see why his mum would like this place. I think it's good. I will say, they could maybe bring the decor down just a notch. Like, we get it. It's meant to be British.
Okay. We are in Las Vegas, though.
We are, yes.
Okay.
I've not been in Vegas long, but I'm learning that subtlety is not something that they do well in Vegas. So I think he's trying to blend in, and that's okay.
All right. This is fantastic. This is a great start to the day. We have a bunch more restaurants to go to, and I don't want to fill up on fish and chips. So, you ready to hit the next spot?
Definitely. Let's go.
Let's do it. Okay, so this is the Flavortown Sports Kitchen in Vegas. Now, correct me wrong, this is the first Guy Fieri themed restaurant you've been to?
It is indeed, yeah. I'm very excited. Used to watch a lot of diners, drive-ins, and dives growing up for some reason.
Of course.
Really just got embedded into my memory.
All right.
He seems like a nice guy.
Seems like a very nice guy.
Hopefully is going to be serving some tasty food.
He has several restaurants here in Vegas, and each one has its own signature nacho.
Okay.
This place, cheeseburger nachos.
The trash can nachos we're talking about
I
here?
believe so, yes.
For those who are not versed in Guy Fieri lore or trash can nachos, do you want to explain like what those are?
I actually don't know. Do you know?
I do.
Oh, yeah. Actually,
I'm the local today.
yeah, can you tell me what are they? Yeah.
Yeah, so it became an iconic Guy Fieri dish. Basically, you assemble nachos in a big tubular container.
Yeah.
I don't think they're using an actual trash can. It's more of a turn of phrase.
Of course not.
But it'll be like a big can, and therefore, by
Like that right there?
one of those right there.
Got it.
By layering the stuff in the tube,
Yeah.
you get pretty distinct layers. So you get like some chips, some queso, some
It's
meat,
a great idea.
some veg,
It's a great
and then
idea.
repeat. And
Okay.
then they come to the table, lift it off, big reveal, bam, it all collapses. Delicious.
Like the layer thing's so smart because the biggest complaint with nachos is like you put all the stuff in the pile of chips. Actually, the first layer is just chips.
Just dry chips.
So I'm assuming this solves that problem of dispersing the toppings and the chips evenly.
There is actually some method to the madness, yeah. I think it'll work.
All right, guy. Good call, good call. So there are two nachos here, cheeseburger and smoked brisket. Obviously, the smoked brisket, a little more what you're used to. Cheeseburger, more of a Guy twist.
So we're getting the nachos. Anything else on the menu that you think I should try as a
dude.
first timer to a Guy Fieri restaurant?
Want to get the pizzaroni? Sorry,
It's always a good sign when you can't say a menu item with a straight face.
I want to get the pepperoni pizza pops, AKA Triple P.
Piners, Pivins, and Pives.
That's Triple P, baby. And I don't know, too early to start drinking?
No, never too early. I could go for a beer with some trash can nachos.
I think that pairs perfectly.
Yeah,
But what ale, what lager pairs perfectly with a cheeseburger nachos?
Something aggressively American, like a Bud Light or something.
I think it sounds really good, actually.
Sounds great, yeah.
I think we can smoke in here, too. You just want to start smoking, too? We're in Vegas.
Cigar, Bud Light,
That's why we
nachos.
walked into this place. I was just like, oh, God, I forgot what it was like to be indoors with smoking.
I don't think I've been in that environment since I was like 7 or something in the UK when they outlawed indoor smoking. So it's good to be back.
It's back, baby. It's back in Vegas. Get ready. Hey.
Thank you.
Cheeseburger.
There we go.
There it is.
Look at that.
That's something, all right.
Et voila. That's phenomenal. This is very exciting for me.
Absolutely.
I've been looking forward to these the whole trip.
Why is that?
You know, I love Guy Fieri. Iconic dish, iconic location, and here they are, right in front of us. What do you think visually?
Visually, I think before it fell over, it looked really awesome. But I like how they certainly solved the problem of
making sure you get enough toppings and chips distributed evenly. So yeah, it's not like just toppings and just chips and mixed together. It's pretty smart, pretty ingenious way of serving nachos.
Bit of a spectacle as well.
All right.
So these are the cheeseburger ones.
Yeah. You can
So
see
you
the ground up cheeseburger beef.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Ground beef,
Pickles.
on top. I'll take those off your hands, don't worry.
Yeah, go for it. That's great portions too. Yeah, this to me is like signature Fieri. It's elevated everyman food, I guess is what I'm trying to say. You know what I mean?
There is just something about ground beef and cheese. What a combination.
Goes together perfectly. Yeah. So your first time experiencing Fieri food, how does it feel?
I feel like I'm in Flavortown right now.
Nice.
I've been taken on an express train to Flavortown.
Does this have enough donkey sauce on it, do you think?
I don't know if this has any donkey sauce, actually.
Oh.
I think we've discussed this before, but wasn't sure how the name donkey sauce came about.
So my thing is that it was ridiculous sauce, then redonkulous sauce, then maybe donkulous donkey sauce.
You can track the etymology of it, I think, over time. I can only imagine that guy was considering all of these many factors when he came up with donkey sauce.
Yeah.
He loves a Fierism. Have you heard Fierism?
I've never heard, I mean, I can understand what it means. I don't think I've ever heard that term before.
Sorry, I had an explanation. Connor's found the etymology. Here we go.
Here it is.
How close
Okay,
were
the
you?
origins of donkey sauce years ago. Apparently, working in a cruise ship kitchen, he heard a cook say, "You have to put sauce on that burger or you're a jackass." Another chef, a non-English speaker, asked an explanation for the word jackass after the definition was given. Oh, so it's donkey sauce. And voila, the most reviled condiment in culinary history was born. Right?
Reviled or revered? I would say revered.
It looked like I said reviled.
Most people say
revered. Yeah. The brisket ones over there.
Grab some brisket. Obviously, we've tasted some authentic LA barbecue. I feel slightly more qualified to talk about brisket.
Yeah, so how does it compare to the brisket you had in LA? You are kind of a brisket expert now.
Obviously, the brisket that we had in LA was like big slices, very juicy.
Yeah.
This one's kind of more like small pieces because I guess it's easier to distribute amongst the nacho
I think
tower.
one thing I want to point out, they were very generous with the brisket, which I like. Like sometimes they can just kind of throw it on there.
No.
And you got to get in there early to get the brisket and you can miss out, but they were really generous with the brisket. And of course the cheese.
I like the addition of the pickled red onions on the brisket one as well.
Oh yeah. Are there not red onions on this one?
Right.
Oh yeah, there's not, isn't there? Yeah.
I feel like you need it more on this one.
Yeah.
These are very meaty, very rich.
A lot of places they're gonna give you just an entree for yourself, but this, what I like about Guy's restaurant, the way it's set up, it's kind of made so you guys should share everything at the table. He's really welcoming friends to come here and eat together, which I like, which is a little bit more my style, especially when you come out to Vegas, bros trip, right?
Yeah.
At Fietti's.
Yep. You're on your bachelor party or stag do.
Stag do, yes, of
course.
course.
Come to Vegas, hit the tables.
Polish off the chips, hit the slots, and pay for the trip. Gambling winnings. I mean, I don't know what this thing is over here, these pizza pops. The triple P. It looks like it's a pizza roll on a stick.
It's like puff pastry. It's like a sort of palmier.
Yeah, I'm wondering, am I
going
trying to scoop up the pepperonis with it? What do you think?
I think you kind of need to maybe get the fork involved.
Okay, go for it.
It's not a suitable shape for scooping.
Oh no, there's a pepperoni I think it's a pepperoni
in it as well.
Okay, it's like a pepperoni roll.
Yeah.
You dip in the. I understand.
Yeah.
Cheers.
Cheers, bud.
Yeah, you really got to bite to get into that, don't you? Yeah. All right.
I will say the pastry slightly overcooked.
Well, we didn't come here for the pizza pops, but I feel like they've definitely elevated the nacho game here. And it's kind of what you expect at a place like this. The nachos better be good. And yeah, they're really good. Yeah. And also, if you want to watch, apparently, any sporting event happening on the planet right now, they have it playing. He has his own mini sports book thing in the bar, which is pretty nice. So.
Yeah, it's very Vegas, I will say that. It's big, it's brash, it's loud, there's gambling.
Yeah.
What more do you want?
We got more spots to visit, man. You feel like you'd do a couple more?
I think so, yeah. We've been pretty restrained here. Got room in the tank. Let's go.
Let's do it.
Hell's Kitchen, buddy.
There it is, yeah.
We made it.
Later in the day, a little bit fancier, sticking with the Gordon Ramsay theme. Come on, you know I had to take it to Hell's Kitchen, baby.
I actually thought this was just a monogrammed napkin. I thought they'd realised Harry Kersh was coming.
That's right.
So they've sorted this out for me.
That's
I thought
fantastic.
It was a really nice touch. I guess Hell's Kitchen works too.
You have to steal that napkin.
This is
you have to
with
steal
me.
a set of napkins.
As is the menu.
And the menu. That's
all
right.
just
Dude.
In the pocket.
Why take you here? You've seen the show. All right, we've done a little other Gordo stuff, but this is the world famous Hell's Kitchen.
Hell's Kitchen.
So did you gents have any questions for me?
I know the beef Wellington's supposed to be like the signature thing here, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Wellington, the star of the show.
Yeah.
Well, I gotta say, man, price is nice on the prefix menu.
Yeah, I was liking that too. Like, I feel like if we get the prefix, we can get the scallops, we can get the Wellington, and the sticky toffee pudding, which she's famous for,
A
right?
taste of home.
And I have no idea what a sticky toffee pudding is, so
Do you
you'll
not?
have to tell me what
Oh
that is.
man. Okay, well we're gonna
Can I
do
just do
that.
the prefix?
Yeah, absolutely. That sounds
Okay.
great. All right.
All right, look at us.
That sounds great.
A couple of Hell's Kitcheneers.
Now, gents,
Thank you.
Let me ask you a question. Beef Wellington.
Yes.
I did a little research on the internet. Apparently it's named after a duke named Wellis?
Duke Wellesley, I believe.
Yeah, Duke Wellesley,
Yeah.
right? And a dish is named after them, but I couldn't find any connection between that guy and the dish. And some of the theory is that it was just a dish that's been around before him, he liked it, and they rebranded it after his name, kind of like a patriotic thing that they did for him.
I think it's probably similar to like an Arnold Palmer situation where I'm sure he wasn't the first person to mix lemonade and iced tea. But, you know, they either like it so much they have it all the time and they're pictured with it.
Yeah.
Or, like you say, just kind of a patriotic
He
thing.
made it hot.
There we go.
got beautiful notes from Gordon.
There's the very notes. In the Union Jack and everything. How about
yeah.
And then we've got
feel-
the beautiful smoke on the
Okay.
boulevard.
There we go.
Lots and so my little drink sauna. Look at that. Nice.
Okay, look at
Oh,
this.
yeah.
Should I grab this myself? Do you trust me?
Well, who else is going
There
to
we
grab
go.
it?
Thank you so much.
I think you
Wow.
did well.
There we go.
Cheers, gentlemen.
Come on, get a shot of that to
Look at
Brandon.
this. All the smoke. Oh, that
Attention
smells.
to every detail.
It's like I'm back at a British bonfire.
Oh, really?
night.
I thought it was like we were just walking through the casino floor a moment ago.
Also that. Would you like the notes from Gordon?
I don't think I can sip this drink until I read it.
Dramatic reading, please.
This is actually really good. I think you should read it to me. I want you to read it because you do a better impression. But I
Sure.
want you to get ready, not look at it, and try and hop into it.
Okay, let me get into character real quick.
You're letting me have it because I cooked something horribly.
Sure.
Okay, so I'm already just like, ugh.
I think I'm ready. Why did the chicken cross the road?
Why, chef?
Because you didn't f***ing cook it!
That's really good. That's really good.
Cheers.
Hey, great.
Very
how
well,
you
thank you.
So I do have 2 orders of Gordon Ramsay's pan-seared scallops.
Beautiful.
They're
Thank
going
you.
to be served with a celery root puree there on the bottom.
Mm-hmm.
In the center, you have a pickle fennel, braised bacon lardon, topped with a chicken stew there on top.
Oh, thanks.
Thank you.
Thanks, buddy.
Thanks.
That's great.
All right, man. Go from the outside in.
I get. Is that right? Mm-hmm. Scallop fork.
Small starter fork
All right. All right.
with the, what do you say, celery root puree or something?
That's what I'm talking about. That's fantastic. Oh my god. That's so good.
That's so soft.
Yep.
Melt in your mouth.
Scallops, man. Scallops.
See, this is what food tours should be.
Yeah.
We should be going to fancy restaurants all the time.
But we're putting a foot down.
Yeah.
Fancy spots from here on out.
Only seafood, only scallops. Try some with the greens and the bacon in the middle as well.
I want to save some room though. I did have this. Okay, I'll go one more.
Go on. Go for my third scallop.
Yeah. Yes. Very good. Yeah.
That all pairs so well.
You couldn't see, but like I was looking over your shoulder, and they had these like what I understood was like MMA fighters shooting their promos, and they're standing by the fountain. They're like going like this. So we should make those for us, but it's like us.
You got like a fork with the scallop on it.
Yeah. Joe Avella versus the bathroom in Margaritaville.
There's only one winner
I'm gonna be
there.
fighting for my life later tonight. I know it. It's gonna be worth it.
Oh, hey, here we go.
Gentlemen,
Great. How are you?
Very well.
thank you guys.
Thanks.
Very well.
So we have 2 orders of Gordon Ramsay's signature beef Wellingtons here. So with a Yukon Gold potato puree, red wine demi-glaze there in the center, and glazed baby root vegetables there as well.
Fantastic.
Enjoy, guys.
That's
Thanks
awesome.
so much.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I'm in Gordon mode
So
now.
I don't think I've had a beef Wellington that looks like this. I usually see like a bigger one and they kind of slice it off, right?
Yeah, I was going to say exactly the same thing. Surprising to see it
personal
like this.
Wellington.
Yeah, I quite like it. It's good.
That's great.
I guess
That's
it's
amazing.
more,
Yeah, you kidding?
probably more efficient
Yeah.
to cook on a line as well. Like busy in here, popular spot. All throughout the day they are churning these things out, but it looks really great.
We said medium rare, right? That's
They are always served
perfect.
medium rare.
Perfect
And that's
medium
perfect
rare.
medium rare,
Yeah.
pink throughout.
You guy did it.
Beautiful, man. Color on the pastry,
Uh-huh.
the mushroom d'Uxelles.
Yeah.
I love beef Wellington. It's such an extravagant dish. There's like several different meats going on in there. The
Have you ever
pastry
made one?
as well. I have tried to make one before. It's very difficult
So
to
you bake
actually
the
do it well.
you bake the pastry's baking and the meat's cooking at the same time.
Yes, yeah. You can you sear the meat ahead of time usually. You could even part cook the meat and then you wrap it up in all the stuff and then bake it as well. But you diving straight in?
Dude, this thing cuts like butter.
Oh yeah.
All right.
So the one time I tried to make it, it was a bit tough. So I'm hoping that Gordon has figured it out. Get some of this demi-glace on there as well.
Yeah, Gordon's figured it out. I think Gordon's figured it out. It's like the pastry and the meat are almost like equal amounts of softness.
Yeah, man.
So even though you would think it'd be two textures, it's almost blending perfectly into one. And what is this sauce?
Get some of this demi-glace. It's like a sort of reduction made with like the bones usually. So it's really very aggressively meaty. Lovely texture to it, silky texture.
Usually an A1 guy, but yeah, his demi-glace. And it goes with both the potatoes and the Wellington.
No, it's going with everything.
How hilarious would it be if I was just like, yo, can you give me a bottle of A1?
How quickly,
Yes, I mean-
quickly do you think you'd be asked to leave?
Yeah.
If you ask for ketchup, I think you're out the door.
Yeah. This is so fantastic.
So this is a Yukon Gold puree, I think you said?
I know he's really big on portion sizes,
Sure.
right? And I'm sure this is all fine dining establishments, but he wants to make sure that like you eat everything, but you don't leave anything on the plate, or else left wanting more. And I'm looking at this, and we're going to so many places that I can't eat the whole thing, but I feel like this would take care of me, right?
Yeah, I think the menu that we're doing, the set menu,
Yeah.
for the price, really good quality and a lot of food. I feel like the 5 scallops at the start, healthy portions. This, obviously, a lot of meat, carbs with the mash as well.
I gotta go in for another bite. I say this is so fantastic.
Yeah, it's so good.
I'm so impressed.
I'm doing some damage to this.
Yeah. All right, this is the last bite. The best bite.
Even the carrots are good. Like this, without meaning to sound too mean towards America, a lot of the time when I taste your vegetables, they don't taste of vegetables.
What are they like?
I don't know, something else. All the random preservatives and spices that you're putting in there.
All right, take
But
it
these
easy.
these ones actually taste the vegetables, which is refreshing and nice.
That's going in the review. 5 stars. His vegetables taste exactly like vegetables. How do you pull that off? You can tell that this dish is just so dialed in after however long this guy has been chefing. Right? This being a signature dish, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, one thing that always slightly concerns me about restaurants like this, when a chef kind of franchises, obviously we're in the main franchise
Yeah, there's 7
of
Hell's
Kitchen.
Kitchens, but this is the main one.
7
yeah.
Hell's Kitchens. He's also got his Bread Street kitchen in London. There's a couple more kitchens in London.
Yeah.
Fish and chips, of course.
Yeah.
I always worry that the quality will slip a little bit
Sure.
because, at a certain point, the chef just does not have enough time to oversee all of that.
Yeah.
But I think, like you say, the formula here is clearly being so perfected that they have not sacrificed the quality. That's still
Yeah.
a very, very good Wellington.
It is absolutely fantastic. Hey, save some room and get dessert. So we're getting sticky toffee pudding. I have no idea what that is.
It's funny being in the American series, but me having to do the explaining of the food.
Yeah.
Sticky toffee pudding is delicious. Generally speaking, you will get a dough, butter, flour, not a lot else, and then you steam it.
Okay.
So you end up with somewhere between a cake and, I don't know, it's kind of hard to describe. It's just a pudding, really. And then you will cover it, soak it in this delicious toffee sauce. Pour a little bit more on top.
Yeah.
In the UK, we can either serve it with custard or ice cream. I think here he said they do it with an ice cream.
Great.
We'll see.
Here, gentlemen, we got our Gordon Ramsay signature sticky toffee pudding here.
Thanks,
With
thank
nice ice
you.
cream on top. We have some more sticky sauce here for you
Oh,
as
yeah.
well, gentlemen.
Gorgeous.
Well, you guys enjoy.
Fantastic. Thank you
so
very much.
Thanks, guys.
All right. Well, this is great.
Did we not have sticky toffee in London?
I don't think I have.
No, maybe not.
Yeah, just forget that you guys, what you call pudding is different than what we call pudding.
Yeah, so for you guys, pudding is liquid, right?
No, more like a gel.
Sure.
Like when slime was really popular. It's like
Yeah.
slime.
Oh, delicious.
Yeah, like custard pudding.
No slime here.
Okay.
Have a try and then we'll
Yeah, this is
get into pudding.
more solid than I'm used to
Yes.
pudding. Okay.
Oh man, that's so good.
Oh my God, that's incredible. Yes. The ice cream on top. Come on, give me some. Oh my, it's like rotating. Come on. I can see why this is so popular. That's fantastic.
Yeah, man.
Wow.
It's I think it's speculoos ice cream, which is basically
What?
Biscoff.
Yeah, Biscoff's not popular here.
Is it not? It's
No.
everywhere in the UK.
Yeah, I know.
I'm not like a huge fan of it.
Why not?
But in this context, it works because it's kind of playing second fiddle to the pudding.
Yeah. I think this is so fantastic. I like the, what was the sauce that put it on here?
It's like a toffee sauce.
Yeah.
To be fair, this is a faithful recreation of a British sticky toffee.
Obviously, Ramsay's like becoming such an icon here with his restaurants and all the stuff in the shows and stuff. Like, what's the Ramsay vibe like in the UK? Like, how is he seen over there?
I think people like him. He's obviously like probably the biggest name in chef, like TV chefs at
Yeah.
least. And I think like for a reason, he's like got such a personality. I would say he's on TV more in the US than he is in the UK. he's like an agent of the government. We're like trying to recolonize you guys, and he's like the first wave.
Okay. You guys try with Oasis. You almost got it with the Gallagher brothers, but that fizzled. Is he trying out this time? I see. All right. This was fantastic. We have more amazing Las Vegas celebrity chef-themed restaurants to take you to.
We do.
So, ready to go to the next spot?
Absolutely.
Let's go. All right, last
Parisian.
stop of the day, the Vanderpump Parisian.
Anything good in the paper today?
Yeah, just taking in the local news, and it looks like we're having drinks, buddy.
Aha, newsflash.
Yeah. So this last place is one of Lisa Vanderpump's many restaurants she has in the world. This one is in the Parisian Hotel,
Of course.
and it is Parisian themed.
At Paris.
Yeah. Paris.
Yeah. Paris. For those who don't speak French,
Yeah.
Paris is Paris.
Yeah. We'll try a few fun cocktails. We'll get some food, some eats, and then just wind down. I, for one, oh boy, I'm full, man.
Yeah.
We ate a lot today.
We did. We always do. But I think cocktails are the perfect way to end.
Yeah.
Hi, hi. Here we have our Louvre at first sight,
Louvre.
as the Louvre in Paris. Here we go.
The Louvre has a
It's our smoked mezcal hibiscus margarita. Enjoy.
Thank you very
You're
much.
welcome.
So we've got a couple of cocktails here.
Yeah, I mean, I know mine came out of a smoking glass pyramid.
Of course.
That being said, I feel like yours is a little more extra than mine.
It might well be.
Look at this thing.
The cotton candy
Yeah.
scarf that's going on here.
Aren't you supposed to put the cotton candy, dissolve it in there?
I think that is what you're supposed to do as well. So I'll try that now.
Okay.
Because famously, cotton candy dissolves in water. Candy floss, this is called in the UK.
No, that doesn't make sense because you floss with your teeth. That's what you use your teeth.
Yeah, but it's like small strands, floss.
I don't think so. Go in there. And there it goes.
Goodbye, cotton candy floss.
Now, what is that going to do to the drink?
Hopefully make it delicious. Cheers, man.
Yeah, to a fun day.
I hear they also have food here.
Yep.
I feel like we should get a couple of bites. I know
Yeah.
we're pretty full.
Yeah.
Tiny bit of room left.
Right.
Anything on the menu that you think we should try?
Yeah, we're getting the caviar bites because it's caviar and we're a couple of fancy dudes. What I also want to get is, usually on Vanderpump, one of the signature dishes they've been talking about for years are the goat cheese balls. Hang on,
Yeah.
iconic. They push them in the restaurant. If you've seen an episode of the show, you know about the goat cheese balls. But here they do it slightly different. It's the goat cheese cakes. But I have a suspicion they're going to be ball-shaped.
Okay. You are going to have to help me out here.
Okay.
Lisa Vanderpump.
Yeah.
I've heard the name. I don't know who she is or what she
Started off,
does.
it's okay. Started off as a Real Housewife, then
Yes.
got her own show, Vanderpump Rules, takes place in Los Angeles at one of her own restaurants. The whole thing centers around her and the workers of Sir Sexy Unique Restaurant, SUR. Cool, right?
See what she did there.
Yeah. So, and that show is an absolute powerhouse. It's really huge. People love it. And I loved her in The Real Housewives. She was mine and my wife's favorite housewife.
Yeah.
So, dude, when you watch The Real Housewives, when they do the intro, each housewife kind of has like a one little phrase or whatever they say about I'm this and that, I'm so great, or this and that. Okay, she had the best one season. It was something like, throw me to the wolves and I will return leading the pack.
I love that so
Isn't that
much.
good?
Yeah.
That's really good. Yeah, so Lisa Vanderpump, she rules. Is this us?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you have the caviar bites right over here.
Let's
Beautiful,
go,
thank
caviar
you.
bites.
Excellent. Followed by the goat cheesecakes, which will be right over here.
All right, what do you want to try first?
I'll try a caviar bite.
Let's do it.
How do you feel about caviar? Do you like it?
I think it's just fine. I know it's like one of these hoity-toity rich person things,
Yeah.
And it's more like a punchline than like, oh, you give me caviar or whatever. But I really have it when I do them just like, whatever.
I think I've maybe only had it like 3 times in my life.
Yeah.
So, cheers.
Cheers.
My thing with caviar is usually that I think people overdo it. People just have it because they think it's like the classy thing to do.
Yeah.
Whereas it actually does need to be treated with some care. Because it's a very strong
Do
flavor.
they treat it with care here?
I think that's actually really good. That's
Yeah,
a nice
I agree.
mouthful.
Yeah. It's considered for a snack, so I think that's why it's a lot better than usually when caviar is just like fishy eggs. Yeah.
And we are in Paris after all, so kind of fitting the vibe.
Okay.
So these are the famous goat cheese cake slash balls.
Yeah. I mean, come on. Goat cheese,
It's
fried.
goat cheese, breaded and
What's
fried.
that to like? Comes in some sort of salad that I'm not going to touch.
Walnut salad.
No thanks. Ready?
Cheers, man.
Let's go.
That's tasty. I see why these are a staple across the Vanderpump extended universe.
Yeah, they're very good, right? They're very good.
I'm noticing an emphasis on aesthetic,
Yeah.
or aesthetic, as you guys might say.
What do you say?
Aesthetic.
No.
Aesthetic.
No,
Yeah,
you
yeah.
don't.
Yeah.
You say aesthetic?
Aesthetic.
Aesthetic?
Aesthetic. What do you say?
Aesthetic.
No, gross. I hate that.
Aesthetic. Nope, that's not right.
Weird. Anyway,
Okay.
emphasis on that.
Yep. The
Decor
look.
is
Yeah.
pretty cool. I can see the Parisian influences. A lot of pink, I'm noticing.
Not a
For the
lot of
Vanderpump thing.
Not a lot of flashing TV screens. That's a relief.
No, yeah, we're in a
man.
casino, but probably the fewest number of like slot machines
Yeah.
and TV screens and neon that I've seen. So
That
a
is-
welcome break.
That is a good point. Love the environment here. It's very chill. Price-wise, this leans a little bit more towards the Hell's Kitchen as far as cost, but
Maybe, yeah. I think certain things that are on the menu, like for example the caviar bites, putting caviar on any dish is going to bump the price up a little bit.
yeah.
You're paying, I guess, for that kind of luxury image. I think one thing that I'm really learning today is that Vegas is a bit of a land of, hedonism, indulgence.
Indulgence
Fun.
is a better word, yeah. Yeah, fun. It's fun. This is fun. I got one more surprise for you, buddy.
Okay, what is this and why is there a Sharpie there?
All right, let me explain. This drink, as you can see, mine has a little fun heart lock, and yours has a key.
Okay.
Now, they got that bridge in Paris where lovers sign a lock and then put it on the bridge?
Of course, famous.
This is kind of emulating that. I don't know what the bridge is called, where we are sharing a drink, and then we write our names on the back of this, or we can write
Yeah.
food tours on there, and they even have a gate over there that you can click it back on.
Okay, that's
Nice
fun.
little memory, right?
That is fun, yeah.
Cheers, mate.
Cheers, King.
All right, so your first full day in Vegas. I want to take you to a bunch of great celebrity restaurants. How'd I do? What'd you think of today?
You did great. I think I got a good overview of what it means to be a celebrity and have a restaurant in Vegas.
Oh, that's wonderful. I mean, I made sure they got to one Guy Fieri place because I know he's your
you.
guy. 2 Gordos because the guy's just all over the place here. He's got the fish and chips and he's got the fancy Hell's Kitchen. And of course, ending with Lisa Vanderpump. Yeah,
Yeah, I feel like we've covered a few vibes. Obviously,
that's what I was going for. I wanted any kind of vibe you could get.
fish and chips, bit more of like a fast food, grab it and go type
On
of
the
vibe.
street, yep. Vegas, big walking around, eating and drinking culture here. So,
Guy's Flavortown Sports Bar and Grill. I'm a big Guy Fieri fan,
Yeah.
self-confessed.
Yeah.
I did enjoy it in there. I thought
Yeah.
the trash can nachos
Yeah.
were fun, visually entertaining,
Yeah.
but also a logical way to assemble and serve your nachos.
if you and the lads wanted to watch a football game, would you go to Guy's Flavortown and chill out there?
Exactly, yeah.
Yeah.
In terms of a Vegas sports bar where the food has a bit of a flair element to it,
Sure.
I thought it did a great job.
Okay, great. After that, Hell's Kitchen, iconic. My favorite thing about Hell's Kitchen, I felt like I was kind of in the show.
Yes.
I was at like the starting point of Gordon Ramsay's media food empire. I'm sure it's not, but as far as an American's concerned, it was like, oh my God, I can't believe I made it to the Hell's Kitchen.
It met all my expectations in that regard.
Nice.
Really enjoyed it. The food, again, I have concerns sometimes when a celebrity gives their name to a restaurant,
Yeah.
many restaurants.
Yeah.
Hard to do the quality control across such an enormous portfolio.
Yeah.
But that food was delicious.
Yeah.
Every dish we had, from the scallops to the Wellington to the sticky toffee,
Yeah.
I thought was fantastic.
Yep.
It was on the more expensive side,
It was a
but
bit pricier, but as we've said before, you're not coming to Vegas to save money.
no.
You live
and,
a little.
And the kind of fixed price menu, actually a pretty good deal, I
Yeah.
thought.
Yeah, I agree. And then last but not least, here, Vanderpump, the Parisian. I mean, I think as far as cocktails are concerned, this place is definitely winning, right?
Yeah, cocktails, amazing here. Really love the attention to detail,
Yep.
the aesthetic of these cocktails.
Nice little fun thing for your partner that you're not shooting a travel show with.
No.
Huh?
But I think I've enjoyed the vibe in here the most. It's been a lot more relaxed. I think Vegas probably can be a touch overwhelming at
Yeah.
times. There's a lot going on.
Dude,
Like,
Flavor Town was like,
yeah.
flashing screens everywhere. It was a lot.
Whereas actually coming to here, bit of an oasis, you know,
Yeah.
bit of the eye of a storm.
That's a good way of putting it.
Yeah.
Yeah. But if you had to pick your favorite, and we're really comparing apples to oranges to pears to nachos at this point, just your personal preference, which one did you enjoy the most?
I think my pick would actually be Hell's Kitchen.
Wow.
While it was on the slightly more expensive side,
Yep.
you are getting good value for money, good
Yeah.
portions for your money. The vibe in there was great. It does feel like you're in the show. If you're a Gordon Ramsay fan, I don't think you're going to leave disappointed.
Yeah,
So for me, I think that would encapsulate the Vegas experience the most.
definitely, definitely. Gotta say, I agree with you.
Yeah.
I really loved Hell's Kitchen. My second would probably be here because this would be the top place I'd want to spend with my wife. But yeah, just Hell's Kitchen was just like, wow, with that beef Wellington and the potatoes. But also, if I was here for a stag do, we'd belly up to that Guy Fieri bar so hard. Like so hard. A run of trash cans for everyone at the bar. Hooray!
Ooh, I won big. Trash cans for everyone.
Yeah.
Guy Fieri, I love you. Please come on food tours at some point.
Our drink has a little rose floating in it. Did you notice that?
Wow, beautiful.
Oh, all right.
What do you say we finish these up, go put our padlock on the bridge?
All right, let's make it official. Cheers.
Cheers. This thing is loaded. You can see a free space.
Today we're doing 3 buffets. Of all the quintessential American, especially Vegas experiences that I think you should have, buffets, top of the list. The first one here is the Bacchanal Buffet in Caesar's Palace. Do they even have things like this in the UK?
We do have buffets, yes. A lot of the time you'll find like an all-you-can-eat Chinese buffet, for example, at a restaurant or Indian buffet.
Oh, yeah.
But I don't think we're doing anything quite on this scale because this place is absolutely enormous.
This is going to be the biggest one we go to and possibly the most expensive. It's just about $80, 25,000 square feet.
Jesus, man. That's a lot of stuff. They're covering a lot of bases here.
Yeah.
Just walking through to our table looks very impressive. Looks very fancy in a way, actually. I think a lot of the dishes seem like they're almost more like small bites, you know?
Yeah, 500 daily dishes to choose from.
500.
Yeah.
I get stressed out trying to pick from like 3 sandwich options when I
Yeah.
get a meal deal. Bit of a choice paralysis.
I get
you know?
paralyzed by choice so easily.
Okay, in that case, I think for both of our sakes, we should try and narrow down a few things that we want to get at all of these places maybe, so we have a rough comparison, because I know these are all going to be very different.
Something tells me we should try the lobster.
Some
Possibly
kind of
crab,
seafood.
something that I need to break open to get the meat inside. Definitely got to do a meat. Then seafood, which is also meat, so meat of the ocean. Land meat, sea meat, sky meat, come on.
Otherwise known as birds?
Yes, very good. I don't know, enough to get the vibe of what's offered here.
Yeah, I feel like we should take a lap, establish our options.
Yeah, let's go. How big this place is, though.
Dude, just with a plate full of crab legs. I love that. Okay, so we're starting off with what looks to be the Chinese section.
Yeah. Okay, I mean, this looks really good. I mean, look at the pile of crab rangoon over there.
The duck.
I would just pull up over here.
Spare ribs.
Yeah.
Sushi bar, man. I don't know about you, but I'm already feeling a little overwhelmed.
Oh boy. Just over here to the deli area, make yourself a sandwich.
I'm quite liking the presentation. I will say, if you're paying $80 and you're eating cereal,
Skipping it, no thanks. If I can make it at home, I'm not having it here. Pizza zone.
how do you feel about breakfast pizza?
That looks absolutely dreadful.
Not looking great.
Oh my God. Yeah, guys, come on. Now your best one.
Omelette bar. Every good buffet got to have an omelette bar. That's pretty crucial. Judging from the decor,
We got
I think we're now pivoting more into Mexico.
Yep.
Chicharrones.
Yep. Duras.
I don't think I've ever had a duro
Horchatas.
before. Ube horchata.
Yeah. Yo.
Into it.
Oh, look, they got little like crispy tacos there. You could just throw some brie on there. Yeah. Braised beef.
Oh yeah.
I think, honestly, as I'm
Birria
saying right now,
tacos.
just one of these stations could be a very successful buffet.
Oh, for sure. Yeah.
They weren't kidding about like the bacchanal aspect of. I mean, it's so overindulgent, and I love it. What is this over here?
Waffles.
And pancakes.
Or maybe some French toast.
Display only. I don't touch.
Pancake and waffle bar. Okay, display only.
And then you get the fried chicken and biscuits and that white gravy that you're so suspicious of.
Which part of the cow is a beef steamship? Leg and thigh.
thigh.
Wow, okay.
All that force, all that pressure, it tenderizes it when they want.
Nice.
Okay.
Really delicious.
I know you say you don't come to these things often. Do you have like a strategy? Because I feel like carbs will just kind of take up too much room.
Yeah, I'm not doing bread, I'm not doing rice.
Got to maximize the proteins.
Yeah.
And we're onto the seafood.
Seafood. I think it's what everyone's coming for, right?
Snow
The
crab
main
legs.
event. I think I'm probably going to get some of
Hey.
these.
Yes.
Going to get some of that prime rib back there.
These are nice as well. These are like manageable portions.
Yeah, they said they're emphasizing like more bite-sized.
There's a butter dispenser here, which is the most American thing I've ever seen.
Oh, look at that, yeah.
You can just
Right for the
dispense
tap.
yourself some clarified butter. Big old
And then,
buffet.
who could not, what buffet is not complete without a make your own bagel? I mean, if you want to spend $80 to ruin a bagel, be my guest.
If you spend $80, it's your right to ruin a bagel. You
Yeah.
can ruin as many bagels as you want.
All right, and then I guess they got,
There's like desserty bits over here as well. I mean, these all look beautiful.
yeah, the presentation is absolutely
Presentation
fantastic.
is on point
It's
here.
incredibly beautiful. I'm thinking, you start there, I start there, and we meet in the middle, and we can share everything.
Sure.
Meet in Mexico?
Sounds great. See you
Okay,
there.
great, see you there. I mean, I think we got a little bit of everything. We hit just about every station except the dessert station, which we will have after our meal. You got a lot of prime rib.
Yeah.
Went to town on the crab legs, which I'm loving. And you know, I tried to keep it station-wise. We started here with the Chinese, Japanese. Got a little bit of the cheese and I guess it was the Italian with the pizza. The pizza station. A little bit of Greece with the gyros. Into good old Mexico. One of the selling points, one of the hits, is the crab legs. So, would you like to do the honors?
Sure. Yeah, I gotta say, don't eat a ton of crab, so I may absolutely botch this, but I'll give it a go. Can you tell I don't eat loads of crab?
Yeah, I guess you can just break it with your hands. Oh,
No crackers needed for Joe. He's just gone straight in.
absolutely fantastic.
I was hoping the meat would just come out in one smooth go, but it has not done that. Yeah,
I
really
noticed
fresh.
that you also got some shrimp, and I'm glad you did, because shrimp here is actually a big deal. I think shrimp in general is a big deal at buffets, but here it's a really big deal. Check this out. They go through 192 pounds of shrimp a day. To
a
put
lot
that in
of
perspective for you, that's 137 kilograms of shrimp.
It's good. Got like a real like horseradish kick to that.
Dude, are you kidding me? Shrimp and cocktail and orange juice at the same time? Mm-hmm. My mouth doesn't know what's going on. Absolutely fantastic. I want to say, usually I don't go for the seafood in buffets because you kind of wonder like, how long has it been sitting there? But the freshness of all the seafood over there, especially, was very impressive.
I think the benefit of a place like this, the size and the scale of it, they're pumping stuff out constantly.
Yeah.
Things that you're getting are not going to have sat there for very long.
Yes.
So you're pretty much guaranteed that everything here is going to be fresh.
What do you got there?
This is basically like if a Starbucks egg bite got jacked up by 50%.
Okay.
It's egg bite with like lobster in it.
Oh, hello.
The texture on the
That's
egg
so
is so good.
Yeah, wow.
With meaty pieces of
Oh,
lobster.
Starbucks, you're missing a trick on that one. I didn't get Krabby Rangoons and I didn't get egg rolls because there was literally a family just descended on that area. I'm like, forget it. But I
Sure.
did get, they had a whole pig over there, and especially crispy parts. Got some of the skin right here, right?
Crispy pig skin is one of my favorite foods. Oh yeah,
Dude,
that's delicious. The crunch on the outside, the chewy fat on the inside. I'm getting like the kind of like 5 spicy flavors as well.
yeah. Look at the size of this prime rib though. Look at the size of this, right?
This was cut in front of me, sliced freshly. He like added some sea salt on there as well.
Oh yeah?
Just having this as part of a buffet just screams luxury, doesn't it?
Oh wow. So good.
I feel like if you're someone who's going to a buffet to try and get their money's worth,
Yeah.
this is probably one of the dishes that you want to target.
That is. Oh my God, that's a new show for Guy Fieri. How he has Guy's Grocery Games, Guy's Buffet Budget, where everyone has to somehow like figure out what is the most like how to get the most expensive things to get the most out of a buffet. Different buffet each episode. That's a pretty good idea for a show, right?
Guys, buffet blast.
And then tally up how much it actually cost and what you ate, and see who get the most bang for the buck.
Sure.
That's a good
It's
idea
like
for a show.
A combination like eating challenge plus value thing. I think that could work.
This is a good idea. Wait, he can't have that. I want to do that. Let's do the show, right? We won't be in it.
Let's do
We
it.
can be the judges for it.
The food tours buffet blast.
I think it's a really good idea.
While we're still on the meat plates,
Yeah.
they also had British bangers.
Now, what makes a banger British versus it just being a sausage?
It's often the seasonings and the flavorings that are used. I think we lean differently in the US and the UK when it comes to that. There's like almost a kind of sweetness to a UK sausage because they tend to use a lot of onions, things like sage.
Well, what do you think? From Britain, how'd we do?
Not bad. Not the best British banger I've ever had, but I think herbs-wise, they've pretty faithfully recreated
How about of the bangers you've had outside of Britain?
Yeah, one of the best ones.
There you go.
There you go.
See, you can't compare it to the source. A few other stats I'm going to hit you with, but I had to look it up. This is a day. 6,000 pieces of dim sum, 1,000 meatballs, 1,800 oysters, and then you go through half a ton of wood and their fire grills and smoker ovens.
Damn.
This place is no joke.
It's a food factory, this place. They are
Oh my
churning
God.
it out. Yeah, unfortunately, I do feel like food waste is kind of just a part of buffet culture.
Yeah.
Especially in a place like this, you've paid money, you want to come and experience a bunch of different stuff. Try not to get too full up too fast as well.
Yeah. If I was to come here and just eat my filth, this is the only buffet I was hitting. I'm going prime rib, I'm going crab legs, more of the crispy pork.
Yeah, that was real
This
good.
is really good. I do like the pizza. They got good pizza options.
You say good pizza options, but I am seeing salmon on that pizza.
Well,
and
try
it's
it. Have you
giving
ever
me
had salmon on pizza?
cause for concern. I've not, no. Have you?
Yeah, of course.
Really?
Oh, yeah. What do you think?
No, I can't get my head around fish on a pizza.
Let me ask you a question. Of all the stations, what are some of your favorites? I love the meat station. I love the seafood station. That's a given. I was very impressed with the Mexican station, and the Chinese station also really awesome.
Yeah, I'd say between meat, seafood, and the Chinese station, probably my favorite ones.
Yeah.
Just the fact that you can get a cut of meat that's cooked this well, sliced right in front of you, as much as you want, freshly sea salted. That's beautiful. Its crab legs are excellent as well.
Let me ask you a question. So far, has this lived up to your expectations of the Vegas American buffet experience?
Yeah, I'd say it's like met and probably exceeded my expectations coming
Nice.
into this. Buffets in the UK, particularly kind of like hotel buffets, tend to be pretty much entirely focused on the breakfast side of things. So, you'll have your fried eggs, scrambled eggs, bacon, sausages, toast, hash browns, all that good stuff. I've not really ever been to a buffet that served these options in this quantity and in this quality either. I think in the UK, buffets tend to be on the lower end of the quality scale. You're definitely there for quantity over quality, whereas this one does seem to be delivering on both.
Yeah, I did notice that the plates are on the smaller side. There's no trays, so they're really banking that you go up thinking you're coming back. By the time you sit and need to get full, the getting up and going is kind of like, forget it, I'm full.
I think there are some like psychological tricks being deployed as well.
Yeah.
Probably at all buffets.
I think another psychological trick, I don't know if it's a psychological trick, but a really smart trick, is you pay coming in.
Yes.
So there's no reason for you to stick around.
Right.
Yeah.
Because if they were like a bit slack on getting you the check, you'd be like, well, I've got a bit more time and I can maybe do a dessert now
Or
and
if
go
you're like,
back
we
up.
got to pay leave, like, oh, God, I got to pay. All right, I'm grabbing another thing before I go.
Yeah. A couple of slices of prime rib straight in my pocket for the way out.
Take that to the casino floor. I've heard of, what are the guys who do the videos where they eat a lot of stuff?
Us?
Yeah, thank you. Like these,
Food wars?
yeah, these guys who like, I guess they're like competitive eaters or just they eat a lot on YouTube. And there's some videos of them getting kicked out of buffets and places because you got to go.
I will say, yeah, if you come to Vegas and the main thing you want to spend your time doing is sitting in a buffet restaurant,
Yeah,
come on, there's a lot more stuff to do. It's definitely on the more expensive
a
side,
little steep.
but I don't think they've skimped on any of the quality. They haven't been cutting corners here, which is personally something that I really appreciate. I also think, you're in Vegas.
Yeah.
Like, you're here for a blowout weekend.
Yeah, and also, I mean, I wouldn't come here for breakfast. I don't think I can $80 omelet. I think I could push the scale up for an $80 lunch or an $80 dinner. And yeah, I like the vibe, man. This place is cool.
Yeah, relaxed, good fun. You're right in the middle of everything.
In the mix.
Fill yourself with prime rib and then go hit the slots.
No, go check out Blue Man Group.
Blue Man Group.
Make yourself a sandwich to go and go see what Carrot Top's up to. Well, I'm ready for the next spot. Ready to go?
Yeah, I think I am.
Let's hit it.
Let's roll.
We are in the Rampart Hotel and Casino, and this is the Marketplace Buffet.
Okay.
Claims to be the only buffet in Northwest Vegas.
Yeah, we're a little bit further out, I guess, than most of the hotels and casinos that we've been to so far.
Well, there's two reasons for that. One, this is supposed to be an absolutely fantastic buffet. Two, every other buffet said no.
Sounds great.
All right,
Let's see.
Production's hard, but this place is absolutely fantastic.
Yes.
One of the selling points for me is for a few dollars, it's also all you can drink a beer and wine.
That is something which is not allowed in the UK.
So glad you said that. It's actually outlawed most places. Go ahead.
Yeah. Brits cannot be trusted with unlimited alcohol. So we'll see how I hold up today.
What?
It's fairly early. I
Dude.
feel like I'll pace myself all right.
Hey, cheers, my man.
Cheers, man.
To a absolutely wonderful Vegas vacation. Famous last words.
Man.
Okay.
So far the vibe in here seems quite nice actually. It's very relaxed. I'm kind of seeing this as more of like a local spot, like people who actually live in and around Vegas. I'd say the age bracket maybe slightly higher, sort of like retirees who kind of come here, gamble a bit during the day, enjoy a nice buffet.
Well, I mean, the price is nice, man. It's $21.
$20.
$20.99, $21. I rounded up. Excuse me. Unlimited beer and wine, $8 more. Okay, so $28 all you can eat and drink? Come on.
That is a steal. $30 for all you can eat and drink. Kind of absurd. So I guess again, it would probably make sense if we get like a sliced meat of some kind,
Yeah.
maybe another seafood option, ideally some crab, lobster, prawns, that sort of stuff.
Certainly.
And then again, just anything else that catches our eye, any fun bits.
I think it's a great idea.
All right,
Well, I'm starving. Want to go fix a plate?
absolutely.
Let's go. Let's get our game faces on here. We can't both grab the same thing because it's limited plate space.
Sure.
So, 2 plates, but we're working as a team.
Okay, I like the strategy.
All right. I don't want to grab things that I feel like I could find just anywhere. I'm sure everything's
Sure.
really great. I love fried chicken,
chicken.
love onion rings, love all this stuff with the carvery,
Actually,
but...
calamari. I'm getting some calamari, man.
Where do you see that?
Huge calamari guy.
Oh, I thought those were onion rings.
I know, me too at first. Then I read the thing.
Yeah. And I have a meat over here. Hi, how you doing? Can I have some slices of the beef tri-tip, please?
Oh yeah.
Do I do this with the roasted pork loin too? And a couple slices of the roasted pork loin, please. Yo. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Done.
I'm seeing shrimp.
Yeah, this is salad. Come on.
Salad bar looking good.
I bet the soups are great.
I love these like meat flowers. Incredible meat flowers. You're a bit. I'm in my element now.
All right.
Shrimp on a
I
pizza.
think shrimp pizza's pretty good.
Yeah, you had it before?
I feel like I have, yeah.
Can't say I ever have. My
this-
plate's gonna end up looking like a 5-year-old curated it. Just like pizza and fried stuff.
Oh, definitely grabbing some of the mussels. I want to do the butternut squash ravioli.
Definitely getting some bacon.
Yeah, I got some bacon. Darn it, I should have gotten a second. Wait.
I've got room, man. What do you want?
Yeah. Definitely want to do the barbecue pork buns.
Oh yeah.
Definitely some crab rangoons. You got room on your plate for some ribs?
I can probably fit a rib or two on here.
All right, I think I can fit one as well.
We also have a dessert shop. I feel like maybe even if we don't grab them now, we should check the desserts out.
Yeah, okay.
Little ice cream sundae bar.
Bread pudding, the cookie. Oh yeah, dude.
These look pretty legit.
This looks really good.
These look good.
This I would like. Yeah,
sounds so cute.
we're gonna definitely come back for dessert plates. Oh my god, a soft shell crab slider.
Oh, go on then.
Bro, I don't know how we missed that. You want one?
Yeah, I'll take one of those.
Yeah. Okay.
Beautiful.
And
We should be good.
Yeah, I think we're good.
Well, actually, honey glazed carrots sound real good. I'm like a kid in a candy store. It's ridiculous. Okay.
All right, we gotta have a conversation about your plate there, buddy. What's going on?
Just to be clear, not my plate. Plate of things that I wanted us both to try. Because yeah, on its own, this is a very weird assortment of things.
Yeah, that was when you came back with just that. It's like, bruv, what's going on?
Come on, man.
All right. First impressions, everything looks incredible. Everything looks so delicious up there. I mean, we were going to go 2 plates. I had to grab a third. First off, I'm seeing a soft shell crab slider. Hello.
Oh yeah.
Also, I liked how for this one, the mussels, that came in a little thing, so you can keep it with the juices, with the butter juices. It came
Yeah.
with. Very smart. I like that.
Self-sourcing mussels.
I walked past the calamari, I think it was onion rings. So the fact that the calamari is the size of onion rings here is real nice. I like that a lot, dude.
I love calamari so much. Those
Yeah.
are going to be delicious.
Yeah.
Crab rangoons, got the bacon. Again, it's like a place where you can do breakfast, you can do lunch, you can do dinner. You can kind of pop in here like any time of day and get a meal that suits
Yeah.
you, which is pretty cool and a little uncommon for a UK audience, I would say.
Do you want to start with the big cuts of beef here?
Beefy boys. Yeah, that sounds like a good
You
plan.
can get that one in front there, and I'll take this
Yeah,
one behind.
boy.
And they cut it right in front of us, which I love. Love the meat cutting station.
Thick slices.
Yeah. And I feel like them cutting the meat in front of you has like become like a staple of buffetery.
Yeah.
All right, this looks like a good piece of meat. Yep.
That's a good piece of meat.
And also the pork loin. Man, oh my god, dude.
Let me give it a little bit of that. Another thick piece, but
Yep. Whoa, right? How fantastic is that?
Oh, yeah.
That's really good.
it's usually, I think, to dry out pork, especially when you're cooking it in like big batches like this, but it's still got loads of juice to it.
Yeah, very, very delicious. Very succulent, if you will. I mean, I have to know.
You want your slider.
I've been really dying to try this for a while. So real quick, we got lettuce, tomato, onion, and a decent amount of crab meat in there.
I think it's just a whole soft shell crab.
What happened here? All right.
Do you want some of my crab, or do you want to
You want to
swap?
bring some off in there?
You can swap if you want.
The crab can sit. No, you can have that
You
one.
seem more excited about this one than me. I want,
sure?
I want you to have the big one.
Oh, well,
Yeah.
thank you so much.
That's fine.
Yeah. All right, here we go. I'm only eating soft shell crab and slider from here on out.
Really crispy with that batter.
Yeah, you don't miss out on any of the crab flavor. Curious about these mussels. I love mussels. And then once again, They got the juices and the sauce
juices in there, man.
with the tray. So, oh yeah, it would be weird to have mussels without the buttery juice that they cook it in, right? So it's that brininess that sticks with it.
Ooh, that's lovely.
Yeah, it's lovely, right? Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Bit of heat to that sauce as well, like some chili in there.
I absolutely love this spread. Everything looks so fantastic. I was laid out. Get through there quick.
Yeah, just like one long line.
Yep.
A lot of stuff there.
In and out.
Kind of work your way from one end to the other.
Yeah. The calamari rings.
I love calamari, man.
This is a fantastic calamari. Mm-hmm. It's really good.
The batter is so crunchy, and the squid inside is really like soft actually.
Yeah.
Not rubbery.
You notice like usually when you get calamari, even though it's breaded, like by the time it gets to the table, the breading's like falling off of it.
Yeah, a bit soggy.
It's kind of what you expect from it, but making it like this, breading's not going anywhere, and it adds a delicious crunch to the texture of the calamari. This place rules. This is so good.
This is great.
Yeah.
I still can't believe that you get all of this for 21 bucks.
Yeah, 20 bucks. I mean, we had 2 beers. Well, this is Vegas. We have 1 beer. The all-you-can-drink beer pays for itself.
It really does.
This is bacon's up my alley.
They've got to be doing bacon well. That's a measure of quality for a buffet, I think.
That's right. It's the canary in the coal mine. And this canary is singing. Sorry.
No, I love it. That's some good bacon, man. In terms of like them being too flashy and out there, I wouldn't say this is necessarily the place for that. But that's not always what I want from a buffet.
No.
I think if I want going to a buffet, again, I'm not that concerned about healthy eating.
Yeah.
I kind of just want like tasty things, a
Yeah.
mix of things. I want zero judgment on what ends up on my plate. It's probably going to be a load of random fried stuff that doesn't quite go together.
Sure.
But for me, that's kind of like half of the joy of a buffet.
I totally agree. All the classics, all the favorites done really well, delicious. This is where you get like a lot of really good eating done, which I like. If I didn't know the price of this, so like I came in, ate my fill, and had the experience, and walked down like, how much do you think this buffet is? I would say easily 40 or 50 bucks.
Yeah,
That's ridiculously great value.
that is a steal.
We should at least get some dessert.
Yes. So I got a couple of bits.
My man, let's go. Fantastic selection. Slice of pie, carrot cake. What's that?
I think little panna cotta cups.
Okay.
Yeah, I love carrot cake.
Do carrot cake
It
first.
does kind of get carried by the cream cheese frosting, but it's a good cake.
Jordan carried the bulls, but everyone played their part. Frosting's Jordan, coffee cake is my boy Pippin. Everyone at this table is confused about what I just said.
I saw the last dance. Come on, man. Give me some credit.
All right, let's try this panna cotta. This is good. You went with the vanilla chocolate mix. Very smart. Oh, they're already starting to like bleed. Oh God, it's so good.
There's something so nostalgic about this soft serve. It's very much like something you would have as a kid,
Yep.
but it hits the spot every time, even as an adult.
What kind of pie is this?
It looks like either a cherry or a blueberry. I can't quite tell.
Definitely not cherry.
I think blueberry.
Blueberry, not boysenberry. That's fantastic pie. That is fantastic pie.
Really
Wow.
good pie. That tastes as good as any like diner pie that I've had.
This is meant as a compliment, but that pie is better than it should be,
Yeah,
right? Oh, I am full.
I'm full. I think the dessert actually might have bumped it
us
up
around,
slightly in
yeah.
my estimations.
I want to make a comment about this place, the Rampart. The theme is like an idyllic oasis in the desert. We've been in Vegas for like a week now.
Yes.
And you walk out the door and it's just like bam, bam, bam. We drove a little bit outside of the city to get here. And right when we pulled up, tall palm trees, right? The area is beautiful. So if I was coming to Vegas and if you wanted to not go to a place that was like insanity, this would probably be my top choice. It's really nice out here. It feels like a resort out here.
It really does, yeah. It feels like I say, a bit of an oasis, I'd say.
Yeah, if that's the vibe you're looking for.
Yeah. I think maybe more for like the seasoned Vegas goers
Yeah.
who, you've done the strip, you've done the noise, you've done all that stuff.
Yeah.
Marketplace kind of brought the heat,
Yeah, yeah.
They've set a bar.
I think also I'm just really enjoying the fact that it's so like peaceful here.
Yeah, there's like coming out of a strip hotel or casino.
Yeah.
Somehow there is the same number, if not even more, like stimulants going on outside. It's like noise,
Yeah.
cigarette smoke,
Yeah. Vegas is the only
Bright
place you
lights.
go inside to a casino to like chill out.
to relax. Yeah.
Slightly less things vying for my attention.
This has been really great.
Okay.
I believe you said you have more buffets to show me.
Let's finish up brewskis and hit another buffet, baby.
Sounds like a plan.
Yeah. Ace Buffet in the Palms. Hope you're hungry.
I am. Still got
I
room
actually
in the
still
tank.
am too.
Yeah, I know, right?
This-
Bit of a gap between that last one and this one. worked
show
up another appetite.
I think this show's just doing so much damage to our body that our stomachs have just been expanded. We could be competitive eaters from eating so much. It's Friday, so that means today is prime rib day. If we came yesterday, the day before, Wednesdays and Thursdays, it's lobster night.
I bet that gets absolutely
I
feral
bet it
in
is
here.
nuts. Can you imagine all you can eat lobster? Because prime rib, I love prime rib.
Yeah, sure.
I can maybe eat 1.5. But I think really like lobster tails, how many do you think you could realistically eat?
Quite a few.
Yeah, I think
you
it's
know.
what, 4?
There's some meat on those, but I reckon, like 4 or 5 pretty easily.
Lobsters are
going
really
down.
light meats. Now, this is the smallest space we visited today. Only 10,000 feet.
A mere 10,000 feet.
10,000 square feet, obviously. is what I mean.
Still
Yeah.
pretty big, I would say.
Yeah, it's still huge, incredible selection. It looks really nice. We got here right before when it opens, and there is a line around the casino to get in here.
really is,
People
yeah.
want to come in and eat.
Clearly a popular spot. I like that it's very much kind of embedded into the casino. So you're getting some noise, you're getting the kind of atmosphere, that casino vibe, you know. Very fun, upbeat, and hopefully the food's gonna be really good. I'm pretty sure I've seen some snow crab flying around.
Yeah, I saw got
So-
a huge plate of it. Hopefully he saved them for us.
We've got to grab some barbecue while we're here, some of those
Yes.
smoked meats. And then kind of just anything else that catches the eye again.
Yes. All right, you ready? Same
think
with the 2 plates for 1 strategy.
Possibly even more plates. We'll
Okay.
We'll see how we get on.
I'm ready to go into 1 more. How you doing? Can I please have some beef brisket? Fantastic. Is that enough? Or you want to do more?
We can share one.
All right, cool.
Can you get me some sweet potato casserole?
Which one's that one? Oh, that
the
one right
one
there?
with the marshmallows on it.
Ah. Oh, can I have 2 sausages?
Oh, that's good, right?
Yeah, it should do it. Awesome. Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Second plate.
Pepperoni pizza looks nice.
Do a slice of pep.
Yeah, get a slice of pep. Chef special looks like a little calzone. Burrito ramen. Hello.
Here we go. I'm seeing prime rib.
How you doing? Can I have 2 slices of the prime rib, please?
Thank you so much. Got a line for the crab. These guys go crazy on the crab legs. All right, grab yourself a couple.
How funny if I just grabbed 1?
Let's not go overboard.
Oh, we gotta get the hot butter? Thank you.
This is the revival section.
Oh, yeah, this is
Oh,
like
it's
the
the health
healthier
bit,
stuff.
right? I quite like that they've just taken all the healthy bits and put it in one
Just put
area.
one, which doesn't have much of a line. I think that's it. Yep.
All right, head back.
I'm not here for healthy stuff. Price point of this one, kind of in the middle, $42.99.
Sure.
I think that's a great deal,
I would agree, yeah. For
especially for if you get 1 plate of 10 crab legs.
like most people seem to be doing.
And these look like good crab legs. Ooh, they're warm too.
They do. I made a hash of this last time.
You made a what?
Made a hash of it, like messed it up last time. Is that
That's
a
a-
Britishism?
Yeah, I think so, yeah.
Got most of that one out actually. That's pretty good.
Fantastic.
Also with the butter dipping sauce this time.
Oh, duh, I forgot we even got the butter.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Butter. That's really good.
Yep. I mean, has butter ever made anything taste worse?
Good point. Now that I've had at least 1, I definitely would stand in line and grab 10 of these.
Yeah.
These are really good.
According to Costco,
Yeah.
10 pounds of crab legs, $300.
10 bucks is not a lot,
No.
right? It's expensive. Oh, geez, $300 for 10
$300
pounds?
for 10 pounds of crab
That's
legs.
Costco.
If your plan is to maximize the value, this is one of the ways to do it.
I think so.
This is like prime rib and snow crab night, so
Yeah.
the quantity they're producing is massive.
That's what they came here for, right?
Yeah.
The line was out the door.
They are churning it out. We saw them while we were queuing up, like dump a load more in.
Yeah.
It just means that whatever we're eating, it's probably only been prepared like 10, 15 minutes ago tops.
Yeah, these are still really warm.
Yeah,
which
still
I
got
like.
warm to them. Really fresh, lovely taste on these.
Seafood delight's fantastic, but it is prime rib night. So I want to try this
It
prime
is.
rib.
So we had prime rib at Bacchanal.
Yep.
So we're looking at like a medium rather than a rare here. But it's still very juicy.
Oh, yeah. Yo. That's got that flavor. That's really good. It's a bit of a fattier cut, but I like that because
Yeah.
that's where all the flavor is. This prime rib especially is like really flavorful and delicious. Like I'm actually kind of, I'm not say shocked, but like I'm pleasantly surprised at how good the prime rib is here. It's in this prime rib night. You think they'd bring it with the prime rib, and they have. Brisket is fantastic. Sausage, real good. I want to get a little bit of this marshmallow sweet potato.
Is this common, this thing?
Yeah.
Marshmallows on your sweet potato?
Yeah.
It's the most American
Have
thing.
you not had that yet?
No, never.
That's all.
You'll be shocked to hear in the UK we don't put marshmallows on our savoury side dishes.
You'd be shocked to know we don't really put marshmallows on a lot. Every time I'm in London and go into a grocery store, the American aisle, you guys have marshmallows and fluff. No one eats fluff
yeah.
in America. I didn't even know it existed until I went to London. Whoever works over at Fluff, saved that company by convincing the rest of the world that we eat it here. We don't eat it here. But what'd you think of that?
Interesting.
What do you mean interesting? Delicious what you made.
Very sweet. I like the texture of the sweet potatoes.
We'll try the potatoes without the marshmallows.
They're sweet enough without it.
They can always be a little sweeter.
They're still very sweet.
Yeah, I love sweet potatoes.
Let me get a piece of the brisket.
Yeah, oh, it's great.
Okay.
I think they're really winning points with me with having their own specific barbecue station. Mm-hmm. They're so good, right?
I've now had a fair amount of brisket in the US, and that's pretty good.
Yeah, it's very good brisket. They have a buddy ramen. So this is ramen noodles. We got brisket, of course, all together.
Something that you were telling me was kind of a uniquely LA thing.
I thought it was, but apparently not.
Here we are.
Maybe it's originated in LA?
That sausage is legit, man.
I don't want to spit my noodles back in there because I think it's so this is very good. And the sausage is great.
I think I prefer that to the brisket, actually.
There's a spice to that that's really good. Right? Yeah.
Yeah, man. Well, they're even doing birria well. That's not easy.
That's not easy. I'm very impressed.
Quality across the board so far.
Dare we venture into dessert land?
I've still got room for dessert.
Okay. Where do you go?
Get more food.
Get more. You're going to get more food? All right. I guess you're getting more food.
When in Vegas, man. When in Vegas.
Okay. Oh yeah, that looks really good. All right, let's run it down. What did you get?
I saw collard greens. I've really enjoyed all the ones that I've tried so far.
Oh, I'm glad to hear that. Are collard greens in the UK?
Not really, no.
What do you think?
It's really good, man.
Yeah, that chicken looks amazing. One thing I've noticed about all the buffets we've been to, they must be cooking this at like mass scale, which to me is a recipe for things not tasting great because just making such big quantities. But everything we've had is just so good. Like,
Yeah.
Like, how's that chicken? They must cook them by the hundreds.
Super good.
Yeah? Well, I'm not waiting around here, buddy. I want to try this creme brulees.
Crack on with a dessert
Yeah.
while I eat my hummus
Yeah.
with my hands again.
That's another good thing about buffets. We eat it our own. We don't have to have dessert together. I'm going to wait for you to finish your entree. I'm moving, baby.
I pull up with a second plate of main course. You're going to eat a little plate of desserts. It's all fine.
You're going to love this. This is killer.
All right. I think now I am ready for dessert.
Get in there.
I'm getting a creme brulee.
Little desserts. I like it. I like a variety of dessert.
Yeah. I'd much rather have lots of little dainty desserts than one big one.
I totally agree with you.
Variety's the spice of life, Joe.
You know, I don't want a huge slice of just cake. I want a little cake, cookies, something sweet to drink. You got your tiramisu and panna cotta.
I love tiramisu. Do you like
Tiramisu
a
is really
tiramisu?
good. Yeah, the tiramisu here is very good. Finishing it off with a chocolate chip cookie. We ate a lot today, and I think every place absolutely delivered with the variety and the quality.
Yeah.
That's the thing about buffets that have turned me off in the past is I know I don't eat a lot, but every time I've gone to one, like it's actually kind of been like that great.
Yeah.
But here, all the places I've been to today, not at all. The fact that they're cooking these huge batches of all these delicious meats, all this food, and everything tastes amazing is a testament to how good these buffets are. Bacchanal buffet, sheer numbers game, they're winning. The selection there was pretty unmatched. It was huge. It was the biggest place we've been to. Also, the most expensive was $80 some odd, correct? It's a lot of money for a buffet, even if you're eating your weight in crab legs and prime rib or whatever. So
Yeah, I agree. I think while it was on the higher end of the price point, I think particularly if you're spending your dinner time there, that's going to be excellent value for money when you consider the expense of all the foods that you're eating, the prime rib, the seafood there, the sheer variety as well. Like, no one's going to go there and be like, I don't like anything here.
Yeah.
There's going to be something for everyone.
They certainly have like the decadence element of like, no matter what you want, we have it. Go crazy.
I think the decadence for me is, what it comes down to, that's kind of its defining trait.
Yeah, marketplace buffet. A little bit more easier to get a grasp on the selection there. Fantastic quality. A little bit more reduced in selection, but everything there was fantastic. Nice price point. Also, the beer and wine add-on, very nice, especially if you're going to do a whole day of gambling. Right?
That's some prime for the slots.
Yeah, the tri-tip that we had there was really fantastic, right? Also, the pork loin, so good, right? And I like that environment too. It was chill. Almost had like a little oasis-y element to it. Yeah, I really dug it there.
Yeah, after a few days of spending time kind of in pretty central, like downtown strip Vegas, it's been very intense. So to actually get away from the noise a little bit, come to a slightly more relaxed environment, not that far away.
Yeah.
But going into it, seeing the price point, I was not expecting the level of quality and care that we got there. I thought the food was excellent, the variety was excellent. That alcohol deal was absurd.
Yeah.
That's ridiculous value. If more Brits...
It's almost like they want you to get really drunk there, but I can't place my finger on why.
If news gets out about that deal to the Brits, They're gonna have a storm coming, man.
I have to say, if I was employed at the Rampart Marketing, I would just be every tube ad in London. Yay, it's Vegas. $7, all you can drink beer and wine.
You only need like 4 words. You need free beer, Rampart Vegas. Get that on a billboard, and you'll have people
And that's
flocking
it, man.
in their
That's
droves.
it, man. This economy will triple overnight. And then finally, here,
Yes.
Ace Buffet.
Ace.
That's AYCE, which we just absolutely loved. Really impressed with the great barbecue. You love the soul food. I mean, they got crab legs.
They got crab legs. They got prime rib.
Yeah.
They're living up to what they're promising.
Yeah.
I feel like we should try and come back here for a lobster night. I kind of don't even want to eat the lobster that much. I just want to witness the chaos.
Oh yeah, the elbows and
I
stuff.
want to witness
yeah.
people climbing over each other to get at that lobster.
Get at that
I
lobster,
imagine
yeah.
it's carnage.
Yeah.
But yeah, I love this place. I think it's a good environment. We're kind of right in the casino. You're right in the midst of Vegas, you know.
And there's still a line. Wow.
Super popular.
Unbelievable.
And again, I think as far as price is concerned, kind of in the middle between the other two that we tried.
That is a good point, yes.
But I think the quality, the quantity, and just everything that you get for your money is a good deal. I would struggle to see anyone leaving here disappointed.
I don't know, man. Which one do you think was your favorite?
I think the one I would go back to would be Bacchanal.
Really?
Yeah, I think for me, you kind of hit the nail on the head when you said decadence.
Yeah.
When I think of a Vegas buffet,
but you're the last guy I would pin on decadence.
I know.
You're the last guy I could ever just see being like more. Whoa.
but when in Vegas, and that's what I want from a Vegas buffet. I want the extravagance. It's not something that I
I
would
got
do.
another day with you. What is tomorrow gonna be? Oh my god. Oh no.
I'm a pent-up British dude. We don't get many chances to blow off steam. That's what Vegas is all about.
Okay. Wow. I'm very impressed. Even with the $80.
Even for $80, I don't know if I would go there for breakfast or lunch. I think that would be my like blowout dinner.
Yeah.
I'm stocking up on
You
the
could,
seafood.
yeah, you could do
I'm
$80
stocking up on
worth
the
of
meats.
damage in there. Yeah, absolutely,
Easily,
absolutely.
yeah,
That's a good
easily.
point. Huh? I'm actually gonna pick this place,
You
Ace.
are?
Yeah.
Okay.
This is more than enough for me, and I like the price, and the barbecue was incredible, and I love the prime rib. Like I loved everything here, and the reason that I picked it over Bacchanal is I feel like I would get probably a comparable meal at Bacchanal, give or take obviously a few selections, but it's almost double the price.
Interesting.
Does that make sense?
Yeah, it does make sense. For me, like I say, it comes down to what I see the purpose of a Vegas trip being,
Which is what?
which is having a blowout, man. I'm here. I don't like if you're spending $80 on dinner, it's Vegas, baby.
I know,
Who
but
cares?
if you do it here, it's 40 extra quid you could blow at the slot machines.
But I won't enjoy the food quite as much, and that's what it comes down to for me. It's fine margins.
I
And
find
I also want to
margins,
shout out Marketplace as well, because that food was great. And again, I think for me, it's like it's a scale.
Yeah.
I think at all of them, I wouldn't come away from any of them feeling like I'd overpaid for anything.
Okay.
But I don't blame you for picking this place. No judgment from me.
I didn't think there was until you made a point to say that. I'm an ace man, baby. Let's go. All right, well,
Should we go hit the slots?
let's go lose $40. All right, buddy, I'm so excited. I'm taking you to 3 amazing steakhouses today. And this is our first one, the Golden Steer Steakhouse. This is a historic Vegas steakhouse. It's been here since 1958. It's a favorite of Sinatra, Elvis, and Muhammad Ali.
I'm a big fan of Sinatra, so I'm happy to be here, stand where he stood.
Yeah.
So obviously we're here to judge the meat itself, the
Yeah,
steaks.
yeah.
What are you looking for in a steak?
I'm looking for a decent sized cut, nothing too big because we don't got a showboat. I don't want to take a steak home. The cook has to be perfect. So I'm looking for a sear on the outside, get that nice flavor. Also looking for the inside to be somewhat juicy, easy to cut, melts in the mouth. And one thing that I think is obvious is that the steak has to be so good, I'm not putting anything on it. Even if they're like, oh, we got our own like sauce or things like not happening.
If I ask for ketchup at any point, you have to punch me in the face.
Let them do that.
Thank you.
Bubbles for you.
Thank you very much.
Our pleasure. Cheers.
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 You a big
Salud,
you a big
salud, my
champagne
man.
guy?
Not a huge champagne guy, but I do like it.
Look, I like the champagne, but if that guy wanted to win points, it would brought us a pint.
Steak and a pint.
What about us, says champagne? This guy's misread the situation.
Completely misread
Hey,
the room.
look at these two guys.
Know
These are
your
about
audience.
2 rum and diets. I know what kind of guys you are. Thanks.
Of Bacardi and Coke, please.
I'm not just taking it here for the nostalgia factor. This place knows steaks. We're getting 2 fantastic ones. We're gonna get a ribeye and we're gonna get a filet mignon. Already put it in the order. It's gonna be medium rare. I guess I should have asked. Is that okay?
That's perfect. That's how I would normally order my steak.
Oh, we gotta find out. We gotta find out if they'll actually do a steak well done or what's like the. Wait, is well done the most cooked? Is there one beyond well done? Is like
I think
done?
technically well done is as far as most kitchens will go.
Yeah.
I saw a picture once. Someone posted a picture of their steak and they had gone for well done and just completely cremated it. There was not an ounce of moisture left. And someone replied saying, "That's not well done. That's congratulations."
Well, I don't know you, but I'm ready for a steak. Oh, come on now.
Beautiful, thank you.
Thank you, sir. All right, I got the filet mignon. You got the ribeye on the bone. See the bone right there?
On the bone.
Yeah.
So you said you didn't want an enormous portion of meat earlier. Can't help but notice the size of this steak.
That's a big boy. I know. Look, I wouldn't be upset if I got that.
Sure.
I don't think I could put all that away, and it would feel weird to take that home in the little bag or whatever. Like I feel kind of defeated. Maybe it's just me. I want to eat all the meat in a plate to feel like a man, and I got a tiny tummy. I can't help it. Whoops. So this is more my speed than that, but that looks incredible. Look at the juices.
Yeah,
Oh my god. And I think I'm ready to dig in. And
Yeah, me too. I'll take a few bites, then swap over and see if you can.
sounds good. Well,
get a
first of all, I
taste
want
of
to
this
see how
one.
that cut is. I mean, perfect. Like it wasn't going to be perfect. This is a perfect cut. A little bigger of a bite than I want to take, even though I'm starving.
Yeah, I've got
Oh
a
my
chunk
God.
of steak here, but look
Starving.
at that.
Whoa, cut that in half, please.
Beautiful medium rare.
I'm saying right now, I'm not giving you the Heimlich maneuver.
That's
cut,
fine.
I'm not playing. Cut that in half.
I've got powerful jaws.
Cut that in half.
I'm like a snapping
I'm not
turtle.
playing with you. Cut that in. All right. That bite is him signing the liability waiver.
How are you enjoying so far, John?
Dude, are you kidding me? This is amazing.
Temperature on the beef, cooked how we like it.
Perfect. Oh my God, I love it so much. That guy's my new best friend.
No, that
Rob.
is delicious. That's such a good steak.
Everything I said? I want to look for a steak. This has it. Number one, the sear on the outside, flavor, all packed in there. Amazing. The meat itself, nice and soft, easy to chew, easy to swallow, and the flavor in this thing. Absolutely incredible. It's a perfect medium rare. Perfect medium rare. I mean, what sick human being would make this well done? Just be like, man, just go.
He said they would do it well done for you if you asked, but like, come on.
I mean, they're business, but
Yeah.
I mean, if you get it well done, like they give you your steak with the check. Here you go and go.
Please leave.
Yeah.
Agree. The char marks that you
Yeah.
get all along here from the grill, all of those just add that little bit of like seared, charred flavor, which I personally love. Very buttery, I would say.
Yeah.
Obviously, like I took an enormous bite, didn't have too much trouble chewing it. Still just kind of like fell apart as you bite into it.
Let's switch. I know. Trust me. You're gonna be happy you did. Yo. Man, you went to work on this. We're shooting 3 of these today, buddy.
So this is the filet mignon.
Yes, sir.
Beautiful.
I like how even
Gotta-
though this is marbleized, it's pretty easy to cut. Yeah, look at
Got to
that.
cut,
Oh,
cut
man.
against the grain.
Why did you? Oh,
Finish that thought in a second.
personally speaking,
Oh my god.
if I had a choice, I probably would go the ribeye over. Now that I have that,
Wow. This just melted though.
yeah, but all that little fat line in there, that's all flavor.
It's weird because I guess
really good.
that would be a fattier cut of meat. This leaner, but
Yeah.
the amount of like tenderness I managed to get out of what is a slightly more muscly cut. We were saying before that, you know, a sign of a good steak is that you don't need any kind of sauce with it.
Right.
This one definitely does not need any kind of sauce. You can always see like it's almost saucing itself just with the amount of juice that's in
I
there.
do see that. Yeah.
You just like, yeah, it's such a moist, flavorful mouthful.
Delicious. I'm telling you,
incredible.
man. And I'm thinking the top of this, it was just salt and pepper. I mean, they did, you know. What is it? Is the beef selection? Like, how do you. Can I buy a steak like this in the store? I couldn't do this at home.
I don't
Of course
know.
I could do this at home. I mean, what am I talking about?
It's pretty clear that they take a lot of care over the suppliers, you know, where
Yeah.
they're getting their meat from.
Yeah.
Do you just eat the pieces of fat off the side? Because I love doing that so much.
Yeah, I mean, what am I supposed to do?
Some people, it really annoys me when people get a steak, cut all of that fat off, just leave it there. I'm always that guy who's at the meal being like, give me your fat, I'm having that.
That's so
Not
funny.
going to waste.
Yes, well, you get to do a lap of this place, like, I'll take that fat, please. That's really funny. I have no notes on this steak. It is absolutely perfect. It's so fantastic.
We'll try a bit of the
Yeah, let's get a little.
twice baked potato.
Oh, I was just gonna do one of these.
Cut myself up a little slice. So they bake a potato, scoop the insides out, mash it up.
You got some bacon, get some chives in there. Whoa! And then bake it again.
Bake it
Wow,
again.
it's really good.
Twice baked.
That is a fabulous potato. Recommended by the guy who took our order, and I think that was a fantastic recommendation.
Yeah. Ooh, I see bananas.
All right.
Time for a little fireworks, gentlemen.
Oh,
Do it.
yeah.
Oh my
There
God,
we
there's a
go.
fire extinguisher down there and everything.
You're not supposed to see that.
I'm sorry. All right.
I promise, if you catch on fire, I'll put you out quick.
Thank you.
That's
Appreciate
very
that.
reassuring.
We got some water here.
Easily
We're
the
fine.
best dessert on the menu, gentlemen. We're going to be preparing the bananas Foster tonight.
Is this always prepared tableside?
Wow, nice.
Start up a little caramel sauce.
Sure.
Dinner and a show.
Oh, he's taking the sun out of the
Not as
bananas.
Vegas as it gets.
Exactly, right?
Harry, what I'm concerned is that this might cause a scene. Thoughts?
It's like the much fancier version of ordering fajitas at a Mexican restaurant.
All right, so once it starts foaming like that,
Sure.
the sugar's reached its melting point.
Hey,
We're
nice.
ready to go in with the star of the show, fresh banana.
The titular banana.
Can't have bananas Foster
Yeah.
without bananas.
All right, time for more booze.
There we go.
I think this will do the trick. 151 rum. A little cinnamon.
Wow.
This is organic cinnamon too, so the whole thing is now healthy, okay?
There you go.
That's the relief.
Basically
got-
a salad.
I love
we've
the
got-
idea
we've got
of
three
the
fruits
being
in
worried
there.
about the cinnamon after he's like, come to have a bottle of booze in there. Where'd you get that cinnamon?
I mean, we've got bananas, we've got lemon and orange.
Yeah.
That's basically a fruit salad.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Fine. And no one caught fire.
Triple churn, vanilla ice cream.
Bro, where'd that come from?
I was scooping with my other hand. That was a little sleight of hand for
Got
you.
a foot pedal. Oh man, that looks
This
phenomenal.
looks very delicious.
This is the one right here. One last dusting of cinnamon.
Thank you.
Gentlemen, pleasure to have you in.
Perfecto. Thank you so
Thank
very
you
much.
so much.
Enjoyed everything. Look forward to seeing you guys next time.
Appreciate it, man.
Bananas
Thank
are
you.
hot. Let's get a little ice cream with every bite. Should cool down nicely.
Beautiful.
Awesome.
Thanks so much.
My pleasure. You're very welcome.
You know, when you come in here, they ask if you have dietary restrictions. They should also be like, do you have any social anxieties? Yeah, I have a lot actually. It's like maybe we won't do the thing that literally everyone in the restaurant's going to look at you. It's like,
This was visually spectacular,
yeah.
but does it taste good too? I am somehow
Let's see his definition of hot.
I'm unable to scoop this. I mean, you're great with hot food. I'm terrible with hot food.
Temperature's down. I hate that I can't eat this. This is so good.
Why can't you eat this?
How
Have a
about
little
the
bit.
no, because we're going to other places.
True.
Yes, a little bit of a show, but worth it. The sauce that he made in front of us, absolutely perfect. With the bananas and the ice cream, man, I love that so much.
What's more Vegas than having effectively a fireworks display at your table while you eat your food? I want to keep eating this. This is so good.
All right, stop. Come on. Okay, once again, I know you want to keep eating this. We got other places to go, other delicious food, and amazing steakhouses to go to. So I'm going to tell you to stop. Let's head out.
All right, Dad, let's go.
Yeah, that's right. Okay, so Bazaar Meats by Jose Andres. Not Bazaar, Bazaar.
With an A rather than an I.
And two A's.
Sure.
No, three actually. This word's loaded with A's. The good one.
Love it. It's cool.
Yeah. You know, this guy is actually credited with bringing the small plate concepts to the United States. This place has been open since 2014. It was named one of the best restaurants on the Strip. Considering how many restaurants are on the Strip, that's pretty high praise.
Some fierce competition going on now. Jose is doing a good job.
I think the food here is going to be ridiculously good.
Expectations are high. I was walking through. I saw like a wood-fired grill going on in the kitchen. Very open plan. You can kind of walk through, see everything in
Walking
there.
through, both me and Charlie were like, ooh. Like, hell yeah, this is going to be good, bro. It's going to be good.
So if he's the small plates king,
Yeah.
is it safe to say that this might not be our traditional steakhouse experience?
He threw tradition right out the window. Get out of here, tradition.
Take this tradition just over
So
there, get it
let's
gone.
just say some of the dishes we're going to have are a little funky.
Okay,
You like that?
that's perfect, man. Yeah.
But in all seriousness, yeah, they kind of do things a little differently here. We're getting a cotton candy foie gras, a giant chicharron. It's the size of a steering wheel, I think. It's
At
giant.
what point would you call it giant? Because they're kind of small to begin with.
Okay, I'll start here. This is the normal size of a chicharron.
Yes.
Tell me when it's giant.
Okay. Around there, I'd
Okay.
say.
So let's go ahead, editor. You just measure that, and then put this next to the actual chicharron. We'll determine if it is a giant by our agreed upon standards. I think it's fair.
I'd say so, yeah.
All right,
Seems
thank
pretty good. So did you say cotton candy foie gras? Can we just...
Yes.
Okay.
I'm not quite sure if it's made with cotton candy or they put cotton candy over it.
Either
What are you
way,
thinking?
I don't really know. I thought maybe they'd found a way to like whip it up so that it kind of takes on the cotton candy shape. But now that I think about it, that's insane and would
Do you
not
think
work.
they're shoving cotton candy into the duck's liver?
Oh my god. As if it couldn't get any worse for the ducks.
That just sounds better compared to what they're normally doing. What else are we getting? We're getting a Wagyu beef cheesesteak. The waiter insisted we both get one, so I think they're going to be a little small.
Okay.
Yeah, we're expecting small portions of this one, except for the chicharron, which,
Giant.
yeah, okay, something's coming our way and it's smoking. Oh God, is everything to be so extra in this city?
Our
Oh wow.
salted margarita.
There you go. This looks fantastic, right?
So this is what we call the floral cloud.
Sure.
I
It
see.
is made out of Fort's gin.
Why is it bubbling down there? Is it boiling?
Dry ice.
We have dry ice in a hibiscus flower with rose water, if you like to smell it.
You look really scared there.
Yeah, smells good.
Well, that smells good. You get the hibiscus.
Sure, sure.
All
Beautiful.
right.
Thank you.
Hey, to our foamy, smoky beverages.
Smoky beverages.
Everything's a production in this
Everything is
city.
smoky
Everything.
in Vegas.
Yeah.
Even the floors. As excited as I am for those starters, because
Yeah.
they sound pretty out there,
Yeah.
I feel like we should have a steak as well.
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna make sure we get the ribeye, the tasting portion though.
That
It kinda
sounds manageable, yeah.
They do have tasting menus. Obviously, they have regular sized steaks, even really big steaks, giant chicharron style steaks, probably. But I went for the tasting because we're doing so much steak today. I don't want to waste food, so I thought just the taste. We'll see.
I like that. I like that as an approach. I think being able to customize your own dining experience, I'm a fan of. So yeah, if we can not waste food and still have a delicious meal, sounds good to me.
Hey, let's go. Wait. We're great.
Very well. Oh,
Continuing our dining experience tonight, we have our cotton candy foie gras here.
there we go.
Wow.
So it's designed to all in one.
All in
All in one.
Okay.
All right, man. Thank you.
Straight up. This was not what I was expecting.
Have you ever seen foie gras like this, Joe?
I have not, but the only other time I've seen this on a hot dog, so I don't know. Foie gras, coated in corn nuts,
Corn
of all
nuts.
things, and wrapped in cotton candy. So you're getting the fatty, buttery foie gras. You're getting the saltiness of the corn nuts and the sweetness of the cotton candy all in one bite.
I don't know if I've ever had a mouthful of food like this. Do you want to give it a try? He said
Yes.
to do it all in one go.
Of course.
Straight down the hatch. Ready?
Let's go.
Wow.
That was very good.
There's a lot going on there.
That was really good. Wow. I thought
Yeah.
all three was going to be like, what's happening? But no, everything worked together perfectly.
I think that might actually be my first taste of foie gras. It's interesting. It's like a sort of meaty butter, I guess, in a way.
Exactly. Yeah.
For me, that's like a reasonable amount of foie gras, I think, to have. I think more than that, it would be really rich. I like the corn nuts in there, crunchy and salty. I think
Yeah.
you need like varied textures
Yep.
going on there. Definitely offered that.
And even though I thought the cotton candy, I'm like, come on, cotton candy? But it really was just a shortcut to add like some sweetness. Like the sweetness was first, then we start crunching at the salty, and then it's almost ended with the foie gras. So it goes sweet, salty, buttery. That's nice. That's a nice little ride. It's a flavor ride. Oh, here we go.
Really great.
How
Thank
was
you.
the foie gras experience?
Yeah, man,
amazing.
very good.
And then our next dish here tonight is our Philly cheesesteak. This is a thinly sliced Kobe beef
Whoa.
with an onion jam and microchive.
Oh, wow.
And it's also in a nice hollow bread where we put in an espuma of white cheddar. So it'll be like biting into a cloud of white cheddar.
Okay.
Fantastic.
Thank you.
Man, they really love like cloudy, light, smoky.
I'm starting to see why he told us to order 2 of these,
Yeah.
because sharing one would be hard. This is a Philly cheesesteak?
Yeah, I mean, I think the reason I thought it was going to be for one person because one of those is $13. I know we're not here to save money, but come on, guys. Also, we did a Philly cheesesteak video. We got
did.
a Philly native with us. They're running fast and loose with the word cheesesteak.
Yes. I think basically it does technically have all the elements of a cheesesteak. We have steak on it. I think he said it was Kobe beef.
Sure.
Fancy steak.
Is it inside is the cheese cloud he was
Yeah,
talking
so
about?
we have like a hollow bread,
Yeah.
and then inside we have like a cheese kind of puree cloud type thing.
What is this going to do in my mouth? Is it going to
I'm-
get squirted with
I'm intrigued.
with a cloud of cheese going on my nose? All right. You going to do the whole thing in one bite or just bite it?
I think half for this one,
Okay,
yeah.
let's do it.
Even my mouth's not that big.
This is really good. That's really fantastic.
See that the liquid cheese, white cheddar. I think he said that's such a nice flavor.
Yeah. I'm going in for bite number 2.
I'll try some of the beef on its own. I'm not even sure this is cooked, man. This might just be like a sort of Kobe tartare.
Incredible.
Yeah.
So good.
Pushing the boundaries of what these dishes can be.
That's right.
Which is pretty cool, and not something I would expect from your everyday run-of-the-mill steakhouse.
Yeah. So yeah, he's definitely flipped the script.
So remind us of how big you thought the giant chicharron was going to be.
Yeah. Can you hold that up next to my chest?
Yeah, oh, that's
hold that up. Okay. So is this giant? I think it is.
Easily
okay.
giant. Yeah, that is
giant.
giant.
You did it.
Thank you.
Perfect, of course.
All right.
So I'll set this down here. So this is going to be the giant pork skin chicharron.
Yeah.
It is finished off with tajin spices.
Yes.
We have the Mexican crema there as well. Tajin spices there to finish.
Oh, yeah.
I'm just going to break this for you and place it inside the bowl so it can be easier for you to enjoy.
Oh, yeah.
Keep it inside there, okay?
Let's do it.
Amazing. Thank you.
Right, of course.
So where do you break it up?
Right here,
away?
table side, and then I have Thor's mallet right here.
Oh wow.
Do it. Fantastic.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Enjoy.
I do think it's interesting that this place, from what I can tell, the menu is big things made little and little things made big. We're like, why is the chicharron giant? No, we're like, why do they?
I mean,
That's
it's
strange.
tasty. Are you complaining that it's
No, I'm
giant?
not complaining at all.
Okay,
It's like,
good.
why? Like a minute ago, everything came so tiny, and now they're just like, but the thing you're used to having small, we made it big.
Can we get some crunch cam?
Go.
Oh, that's good.
Oh my God.
That crema is so good as well. Tangy.
Okay.
Is that tajin?
It's so fantastic. This is so good.
Pardon my interruption here.
Thank no. This is what it's all about.
So here we have our Vaca Viejas.
Yes.
Beautiful.
So it is our 8 to 10-year-old Holstein cow, mindful meat ranch of California, branded farms. Right here, chef is just finishing it off with a nice black truffle ingredient over the top.
There we go.
Thank you very
guys
much.
enjoy.
Thank you so much.
Frank.
Thank you.
you.
Okay, man. The chef hit this with a lot of black truffle as well.
Yeah.
Spanish truffle. I kind of want to get a bite of the
Yeah.
steak just without that. Get a measure of it and then maybe see how the
Pre-truffle bite.
truffle stacks up. Oh, man.
Oh my God. There's a sear on this like no other.
Oh, yeah.
Wow, wow, wow.
Uh-huh.
And now I want to get a little truffle on the fork.
Let me get a bit with the truffle and
But the
give you my
steak
thoughts.
alone, perfect cook. The flavor in this, ridiculous.
There's something about cooking a steak on the fires.
You can taste it, right?
It is delicious. Medium rare. Got a nice, lovely strip of like pink running straight down the middle.
Yep.
Our jobs are so hard. We're so brave.
We have potato puree. This is the most amazing potato puree curated by a human being. What I'm doing right now is churning the butter into the potato puree.
Beautiful.
Oh wow,
Man,
that's beautiful.
you've heard of Salt Bay. Now we got Potato Bay.
It's very good.
My pleasure.
Fantastic, sir. Thank you.
Pleasure, gentlemen.
Thank
Enjoy.
you,
It's a
man.
pleasure
Thank you,
having
sir.
here.
Thanks so
Good having
much.
you, sir.
I mean, this looks ridiculous as well.
I'll try it.
Try a little bit of that on its
Got
own.
potato at the last spot, so. Perfect potato. Wow.
That's so smooth and silky, buttery. One of the best, if not the best, potato dishes I've ever put in my mouth.
Yeah. Perfect potatoes. And with the steak too.
I would try that with spread that on the steak like butter.
Do it all together, my man. Absolutely fantastic.
Those complement each other so well.
All right.
If I'm being fully honest,
Go ahead.
I think this could do without the truffle. It might be a personal preference thing. I've just never loved the flavor of truffle because it's that kind of, very rich, very fungal aroma. Which to me is, it's okay. I think they're doing enough fancy stuff with the meat and with the potatoes.
Sure.
You don't need the added flair that is brought by the truffle.
I kind of like the truffle edition.
Really, you do?
I thought it was nice, yeah. I like that like earthiness it adds to the meat and then with the potatoes too. All three of them work together so well.
Man, I think overall in terms of a dining experience,
Yeah.
this place is phenomenal.
Phenomenal.
They're doing
Phenomenal
stuff with
experience.
food I've never experienced before.
That's right.
It's all been delicious. Some of it's been very out there, but still done in a way where you taste it and you're like, damn, that's really good.
Yeah, I mean, this was a perfect way to end the many, many delicious bites they provided for us today. But we got one more spot to go to, my man, and it's definitely worth it. So I think we should get the check and head out of here.
All right, sounds like a plan.
Let's do it. We're at Barry's Steakhouse in the basement of the Circa Hotel, a lot closer to Old Vegas.
Sure.
Right? The Fremont Street Strip. A lot of half-naked people.
It's a bit more like chaotic down here, but kind of in a good way. Like it's fun down here.
Yeah, it depends on the hour you're here. It gets badder and badder with each passing hour. But luckily we're inside. We're at Barry's. Fantastic steaks. I want to take you here. This one went to the old school classic steakhouse.
Yes.
Went to the new kind of school of thought restaurant. Doing outside the box. This place is a little bit in between, right?
They're definitely leaning into the we are in a casino type of vibe. Like full of screens in here. You can keep an eye on the game, keep an eye on your bet while you eat. So I like it. It's fun. It's popping in here as well. Good atmosphere, and the menu looks really good.
All right, here's what we're doing today. We're going to do the 12-ounce rib cap, which is Barry steak, which is wet aged.
Sure. Wet aged.
Sloppy steak, baby.
Sloppy steak.
And I also want to get a dry aged boneless ribeye, 14 ounces.
Sure. I guess that's fair. We got the dry aged to compare. Wet aged. I want to see if that has any impact on the taste, the flavor, the texture.
One would assume.
One would assume. Yeah,
I mean,
they must be doing
there's a whole
something.
column of wet aged ones, so.
I will say they should probably come up with a more appealing sounding name for it than wet aged, because that doesn't sound very tasty.
Let's
to me.
workshop it.
Yeah.
Juiced.
Juiced steaks.
Yeah.
Juicy steaks.
Marinated, right?
Yeah. Well, like
Naturally marinated.
natural marinade.
Is it
'Cause I was-
marinated if it's in its own juices? Yes, right?
I don't think so. I think marinade is anything that sits in a juice and kind of absorbs it. But
What if instead of calling it wet aged, they called it nastifying?
mastified.
Or if I want it extra nasty.
But it's stanky steak. This here bread, huh? Got a little dinner roll.
We have been eating all day and he's filling up on bread. I don't know what to do with this guy. Stop it.
I'm an unstoppable machine.
Okay.
It's good bread.
I'm sure it's fantastic bread. I mean, a couple steakhouses ago, I was like, yeah, I don't know what to do with the sides because the sides are great, but I want to save room for steak. You're literally eating something that you could get. It's like a King's Hawaiian roll. What are you doing? Yo.
Oh, beautiful. Thank you.
Which was that?
Ooh, ribeye. Thank you.
Man, this is the wet boy. You can tell, man, that steak is sloppy.
Thank
Oh,
you.
fantastic. Thank you so much, sir.
Beautiful.
Good job.
Thank
Thanks,
you.
pal. I mean, it looks like they cooked this pretty much. I mean, it's a little closer to rare than medium rare, but it looks really good.
I gotta say, the cook on this,
Yeah.
fantastic. I'd say this one, probably more on the medium rare side.
say mine?
That one, edging more towards rare, I'd say.
Great.
Deep red color on that.
Last shoot of the day. Let's do it. Oh my God, this knife is cutting through this like butter.
Oh yeah.
God, I can't wait.
Last steak, let's go. You're definitely getting that smoke char flavor.
Yeah.
You can tell this was cooked on a flame, which I really like. I mean, this is the dry aged steak. That is so juicy. I don't even know how juicy the
Well,
wet
you
age
can
is
just tell by
gonna
looking at it. The flavor on that is immaculate.
be. Yeah?
Yes. you're about
Still, you know, beefy.
to- oh, absolutely. You know, back to back, I do see the difference though. I gotta describe this. The flavor of the dry age, definitely more pronounced. Like it hits you, right? You're just like, ooh, perfect.
It's got like a sharper feeling on the mouth.
Yeah, you get it.
For
yeah.
sure.
But the wet aged, there's more. The flavor is fuller, if I could say.
Sure. I do think when you eat, texture plays a big part in it.
Yeah.
And just look at the texture. I know it's maybe slightly on the more rare side,
Yeah.
but like stringy, falling apart.
Yeah. And that doesn't hit you right away, but don't you
No.
feel like you're tasting a lot more of it? Does that make sense? How can I describe it?
Yeah. I think that one, because you kind of end up chewing it slightly more,
Yeah.
the flavor definitely disperses through the mouth
Yeah.
a bit more evenly, maybe.
Yeah.
I don't know which one I prefer.
I don't know either.
I think maybe for me the dry age is just edging it. but they're both delicious. Like they're seasoned so well. Again, does not need a sauce.
I prefer the white edge.
Do you?
Yeah.
Ah, okay.
Wow.
Divide in the room. You'll try a little bit of potato as well. Extra cheesy.
Would you put HP sauce in either of these?
I again think these are steaks that do not need sauce.
No.
So probably no. Would you be A1 saucing either of these?
Not a chance. Hold on. Says potato.
Oh yeah.
Says potato, not my favorite, but
No.
not here for sides.
No.
I might eat so much meat I throw up, but it's worth it. Okay.
Oh man.
Last bite. Last bite.
I'm taking one more bit of wet age for comparison. Love the char that you get on that, man. Look at the char.
Well, wet head.
Sloppy steak.
Sloppy steaks for life. Oh, I've eaten too much.
That's a lot of red meat in one day.
All right. Harold Eugene Kersh. We have a very important decision to make. I've taken 3 fantastic Las Vegas steakhouses. Wanted to get a little taste, pun intended, of every steakhouse that is offered here in Vegas. Took it to the old school place. Golden Steer, the Rat Pack, Sinatra, etc. Right? Classic, classic, classic.
Yes, I felt like I had been transported back in time to kind of the 50s, 60s, you know, that golden era of entertainment in Vegas.
Yeah.
It was really good fun. I like the vibe in there.
Yeah.
Service, I will say actually, the service at all the places today has been exquisite. Fantastic.
Impeccable.
Yeah.
Impeccable. I want to
Cannot
make a
fault
point.
any of them.
Most places, service has gotten a lot worse in the past couple of years.
Yeah.
Every place we went today, the service was like, dude, they were like on our heels. The second the plate hits, how is it? I'm back. What's up? How's the drink? How you doing?
But somehow not in an annoying way, in like a very like,
fantastic way.
oh yeah, no, they actually care about how I'm doing.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
I thought the service in Golden Steer was great, very friendly. When you're there, you're family. You know,
That's right.
It's very like a family vibe. The
Yeah,
food was
lighting
excellent.
stuff on fire. Come
Exactly,
on.
man.
Mild panic attacks and everything. Fantastic
That
spot.
aside.
After that, we were whisked away to Bazaar Meats. Almost a polar opposite. Really new, outside the box, all types of inventive ways to make some classic dishes. Yes, the steak was incredible. We had a lot of fun bites. Just absolutely inventive, everything delicious. And what an experience, right?
Man. They were doing things with food that I have never experienced before. Some of those starters that we had, the foie gras with the cotton candy, absurd, but delicious in its own way. The steak as
chicharron
well.
that certainly was gigantic.
The confirmed giant chicharron, delicious. Obviously, we have been here primarily for the steaks, and I thought the steak there was phenomenal. It had by far the most smoky flavor, by far the most char. You could taste the open flames on that, and I really, really loved that.
And then finally, berries. I think this is the best of both worlds as far as ambiance, old school meets new school, right? Classic and modern all rolled into one, but they work so well together. I mean, it has a style all its own that I really like. Something is on fire behind me. How you doing? Finally, it's not me sitting next to the thing getting all the attention. These steaks, the wet and the dry. I mean, we couldn't decide which one we liked better. It took a minute.
Yep. Barry knows his steaks.
Absolutely
that much is
fantastic.
clear.
Barry knows what's up with the steaks. So that being said, it is a very tough decision. If you had to pick a favorite one, and by no means we're saying anyone's better than the other one, but your personal favorite, which one would you pick?
I think actually for me, the best tasting steak that we've had today, right here at Barry's.
Wow, Barry's is your number one.
Not much in it, fine margins, but I love the amount of smoky char flavor that you're getting from the outside. The seasoning is amazing, the cook is perfect. I've really enjoyed it. How about you? Which one was your favorite?
I'm torn between Barry's and Golden Steer. Look, Bazaar Meats, fantastic as far as unique experience, and everything we had was really delicious and inventive and amazing, and that steak was incredible. But I'm thinking like Steakhouse, you know, where I would take my parents, where I would like meet up with the boys. Oh my God.
Joe is conflicted. I've never
mean,
seen you like this before.
Golden
Man.
Steer was like, amazing. That ribeye was incredible.
For me, it was a toss-up between this and Golden Steer.
It's that ribeye and this and Barry's Choice, whatever this one is.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go Barry's.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I'm gonna go, this steak right here was the best steak we had today. And we're literally razor thin margins.
You were so conflicted there.
Yeah,
I think we made a good choice.
I think so too.
It's good fun.
This is the only alcohol I have left, so cheers.
Cheers, man.
We might eat the most we've eaten all series today.
It's a very bad day to be a bathroom in Vegas, I'll say
Absolutely.
that much. No, well, now you got to say it.
Reminds me of the Grape Jolly Rancher.
Yes. Picking up notes of grape. I don't know that much about the Rat Pack, though, beyond that.
That's kind of interesting.
Yeah.
Really famous guys in Vegas abusing their power to get special treatment literally everywhere they went.
Just like you and me, then.
Yeah. We're the Rat Pack of food media.
The YouTube food world.
Yeah.
I like shoots where we drink. I feel like it gets progressively more unhinged.
I mean, because I'm not editing them, so. Dude, that looks like a pre-roll. I'm gonna put like weed in there or something. Look at that thing.
We can't take you anywhere.
What?
Can't take you anywhere.
Yeah, it looks like a Totino's pizza roll with a little slab on there of meat.
Come on, man. Come on, man. There's nothing better for a hangover than unlimited snow crab at 8:30 a.m.
We got a lot of calories to work off.
Yeah, we really do. Maybe we can walk there.
You know what really build up the appetite is putting my mortgage on the line.
Might raise your blood pressure a bit.
Well, I gotta eat.
Get the heart pumping.
And our producer has informed us that we're not allowed to get the wine pairing, but you could get wine pairing.
Sure.
But we drink too much on the show.
Ooh, God,
so
we might have a
we'll skip the wine
problem.
pairing
Oh.
for now and have bubbly water.
Sure. Vaca Vieja ribeye tasting portion, 10 ounces.
Hang on. Everyone stop.
Where were you looking?
All right, but the Vaca Vieja ribeye tasting portion is 6 ounces according to the document Charlie put together. So let him have it.
Charlie's chatting out his ass. This guy doesn't know what's going on. Never heard that one before?
You're chatting out your ass, mate. So I don't know about the UK, but steak is a huge deal here. I can't look at you.
I've got my eyes closed. What do I to do?
I'm sorry. All right. Okay. The most famous beefsteak club was the Sublime Society of Beefsteaks, which was established in 1735. Not to be confused with the Sublime with Rome Society of Beefsteaks. Do you have any idea why that's funny?
I do not know. What's that?
Keep going. Right. Wet aged. You're probably wondering what that is. I am as well. So went ahead and looked it up on the internet.
It was actually invented by a steakhouse called Trifoni's.
Was it really?
When a diner took a glass of water and poured it onto the steak.
Like 20 people are going to get that.
And they're going to be really happy about it.
Okay, so